Like my do-rag, Leo?
I do, man. I think you're doing a lot for your culture by wearing that.
You think bridging the gap between the white man and the black man?
Absolutely. I think that you could... I think you should shackle yourself to a black man for 24 hours and see how he lives.
I think that's ABC's new hit springtime show.
Really?
I think so.
White
Black
people
man.
shackle themselves to black people for 24 hours?
We're going to work on the title.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, essentially.
I think that would be a very funny video. To shackle yourself to maybe a King Croc that is, might be living somewhere right now where it would be interesting for you to spend some time with him and see how he's doing.
We did shackle a white girl to King Croc one time.
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
I cannot believe that didn't end in rape.
Wow. I can't believe, I really didn't think you were just going to be so forward about it like that.
I don't know why that came out.
Is
it too late to offer a retraction?
I think you should, oh my God, a strong retraction right to camera.
King Croc, I was texting King Croc. We're going to work it out. He did some stuff that was upsetting to all of us.
We are working it out. He's great. I've had convos with him too, and he seems a lot better now. And hopefully he's healing. But God.
And King Croc, if I'm being truthful, I was going to make a joke about a large black man being handcuffed to somebody like Nico Villacresis.
No.
Well, Nico. And then imagining because Nico, if he's handcuffed to a gigantic black man from Louisiana, he's going to be like, hey, fella, you want to grab some spirits at the bar?
Oh God!
That's, how Nico always calls alcohol spirits.
Oh my God! Are you going where I think you're going?
I think around hour 22 and a half.
How many drinks in?
3 an hour.
Oh yeah, they're hammered. That's
going to put us somewhere around 60 drinks?
Yeah.
I think Nico gets his little butthole turned inside out.
Oh my God, dude!
There
was one time when Mudflap got very, very drunk, and he was absolutely manhandling Nico, and he pushed him into many corner. And I do believe that Mudflap, had he gotten that upper hand, position, on top of Nico, it's over. It would have been over.
If Nico had been perfectly pinned in a corner, you said Mudflap was trying to corner him.
He was.
Had he succeeded?
Yeah.
And found a perfect corner of the perfect depth, in the perfect part in the house in Las Vegas, right?
Yes.
That's far out of earshot, or if everybody was passed out, Nico would no longer be a male anal virgin.
100%. I witnessed it, and I did nothing to help. It was kind of like one of those things where it's just like, wow, I don't know if I'm entertained or frightened.
Yeah.
I let it happen.
I've seen primatologists out there in the forest or the jungle or wherever the hell it is primates live. And oftentimes there will be tribal warfare between these species. And sometimes that results in 1 or 2 monkeys being ripped limb from limb by other monkeys. Can the primatologists get involved? No. They have a code. The code says that let nature be nature. And if any of our friends are getting raped by a man, I think we should adopt the same creed.
I agree. Because male rape it's just kind of funny. That's the truth.
Male rape is like if you go hiking in the desert without a jug of water. It's on you.
It's your fault, man.
You got to be better.
Yeah.
You got to plan.
Yeah, you should have been looking. You shouldn't have gotten roofied. You should keep track of your own drink, dumbass.
Yeah. Or you should have taken a karate lesson, dick face.
You shouldn't have gone fucking camping with that creepy guy from your yoga class that comped the whole trip. So you said, it'll be a free trip. I'm cheap.
Yeah.
But then now, but he brought Vaseline and he used it on your asshole. Too bad, idiot.
You shouldn't have joined the wrestling team and agreed to meet Coach Anderson in his office at 10 p.m. Okay? That's what I'm saying. But guys, Leo, this is actually, it's not a do-rag, to get back on subject here. It is a sandana.
Okay. Is that like African?
Could be.
Okay.
But actually, it was a paintball fashion item.
Whoa.
From back in the days when I used to play the Snake one's hot, G2.
I have no doubt that you would kill it out there. I feel like with that thing on your head, like a lot of people would just look at you and be like, "Wow, I want to be that guy." He shoots those paintballs and wears that stupid little cap.
I look like I'm either about to clear the Dorito side of the field or I'm about to send a prayer toward Mecca. Oh,
it's strange. You kind of look like you remember those '90s drug ads? Well, they were anti-drug ads in the '90s with that like coloring. It was on TV, and one of the guys that was wearing that hat, 100%.
He was wearing a bandana?
I believe so.
Maybe it was Oliver Lang of Dynasty,
And
the
had an
greatest
earring?
paintball player ever. It was probably Oliver Lang.
An earring too.
This can no longer be ignored. What the fuck are you drinking?
Oh, a coffee from a thermos. Do you like it? Do you like how large it is? It's almost like a.
You picked that out on purpose because you knew it was the least masculine, most attention-catching cup available.
You're right. It is the color of Argentina's flag. Pretty close. That's what inspired me to get it.
You just randomly wear stuff in that I might not notice, but you know the fans will notice and talk shit to you about.
Well, I mean, look, I have to call myself out today. I mean, look, I'm wearing an entire Scarface, outfit here, head to toe, with these shitty Crocs and Dauber glasses. Of course, I'm asking for them to say something in this stupid mug. Like today is just I have to call myself out. What are you guys going to write in the comments today? Leo's dressed like a blank, and the guy that has the most creative joke usually gets the most likes. That's how it works.
Can I tell you a story about Scarface?
Sure.
Scarface, my favorite scene. It's not the chainsaw scene. It's not the Roman tragedy ending where he gets gunned down in his own palace. My favorite scene has always been where he's in the car, the Cadillac, or whatever the nice convertible is, with the chick. What's her name? Elmira?
I don't remember the girl's name I don't remember her actual name.
We're going to call her Elmira. Mm-hmm. They're in there, and it's still at the phase where she doesn't like him. And stay tuned because, yes, this is a move that your pops Julia would very much appreciate. So
I remember this. I know what you're talking about.
He does a big line of cocaine. Like, and you can just see in his head, he's thinking, oh, boy, that's some good shit. That's some good shit, mate. He passes the little baggie to Elmira. She takes a more modest little bump of coke. They both let it get absorbed into their bloodstream. They turn to look at each other. And Tony Montana just reaches over, grabs her face, and just pulls her in for a makeout.
Oh, I remember.
And she smacks him in the face.
Oh, yeah.
But then what happens is, and you guys can all, you young boys out there can all learn from this.
Oh, God.
When the tension is really thick after he tries and gets rejected horribly, he just puts on a silly hat. He just puts on the sun hat.
Yeah.
And she starts giggling.
He was very creative when he picked up her hat and put it on his head and then made her laugh at that moment after he basically had assaulted her. And he assaulted her and then made her laugh.
Yeah. I can just see. We can just see right now. It's 1993. You're on the floor of your house in LA. Some ugly shag carpet from the 80s, cottage cheese ceilings. There's a VHS, and there's a rewind noise like, hey, Leandro. Is that how your father sounds?
It's more like a little bit more New York Italian.
Hey, Leandro. I'm going to have you watch something right here.
Oh, God, dude.
Hey, you see the seated next to the pretty lady in the Cadillac? Watch this. Hey, you want some cocaine? Hey, yeah, sure, I suppose.
Oh, God, dude.
See, right there, Leandro, you got to give the girl Class A narcotics.
Oh, my God, dude.
And then when she sniffs it up her nose, you grab her by the jowls and put your tongue down her throat.
Oh, my God, dude.
And you went, Daddy. Mm-hmm. And maybe you already knew that. It's, Daddy, is that going to get me in trouble with the law?
Oh, my God. Yeah, Julio would say maybe something about him being Cuban and how that's why he wasn't smooth in that general kind of scene. He would always show me, I think, when it was a little too much. You know what I mean? But he liked Brando and on the waterfront. It was more of like a subtle kind of way to hit on a woman. But I do believe that there's probably a version of Julio in New York that told his kid 100% what you just said right there.
A clone. Can I confess something to you right now?
Yeah.
I call that move the Tony Montana, and I did it in 2016.
No, you didn't.
One of the biggest tragedies of my career is that when I was doing the writing thing in San Francisco, I had a monthly newsletter that would go out over MailChimp where I would just hit the bars, hit the streets in San Francisco, getting hammered, doing drugs, getting laid, and I would document the whole thing with a series of selfies on my phone.
That's hilarious, dude.
There are a couple really good issues, and one of them...
Where are those?
Here's the tragedy. One still exists on my Patreon. One didn't get corrupted, where I hid in the closet while my buddy got blown by a fat chick, and I took pictures of the whole thing. But the one that's lost to time was when I pulled a girl at a San Francisco beer fest into a porta potty with a bag of Coke.
Oh, my God.
I did a bump, she did a bump, and after she was done, I just grabbed her and made out with her.
She was happy to do it. That was the Tony Montana?
It worked. She loved it.
Well, of
It's
course.
kind of like leading a pig with a carrot, you know?
White chicks and cocaine is the best. White chicks, like you said, it's honey to a bear.
Yeah.
It's peanut butter for a rat. White chicks cannot resist the powder.
Oh, well, yeah, Fan Jerry, that's the only reason. Yeah, I'm kidding. That's fucked up. That's the only reason. I was going to say that's the only reason he ever talks to a girl. That's so mean.
I've seen one of Mia's really hot friends spend an entire night in a bathtub with Fan Jerry.
Yes.
Hey. Oh. We have Lenoci.
We
here.
have none other than Michael Lenochi.
Yeah, we're recording. We're going live, buddy.
We
you got to
always
hop
like
on
to-
mic. You got to hop on a mic.
Yeah, we like to do it just.
No, we can't go over anything.
We don't
Nope.
do that.
We don't do that. And Austin, I was taking. We don't know any rules.
Oh, we know the rules. Yeah.
We can't say anything anti-Semitic. We
Yeah.
can't tell people about your sexual
Yeah.
assault accusations in the works. I joke.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I'm sorry, Lenoci. Lenoci, I'm sorry. Lenoci, I'm sorry. That was put the camera on me, Dino. That was a joke. Lenoci, the way you said everything's worked out, right? We know what we can and can't do. That was such an opening for me to be like, yeah, you did something horrible, and he told us not to address it.
Other people have, and I don't associate with them anymore, so that's all. I just have to.
Okay,
Can you
we
get
got
on the
you.
mic? Can you get on the mic?
We won't even mention it.
Clips to give them or no?
Yeah. Well, you could either.
Airdrop them?
Yeah, airdrop him. Well, he doesn't have a fucking iPhone.
The technology is a nightmare in here. as
Airdrop
far
him to
as
me.
airdropping.
Airdrop him to me, and I'll
There
send
we
it to
go.
him.
So we have Michael Lenochi in here, and I want to play Mr. Peacemaker because
Yeah, same.
Lenochi, we always love having you in here, but the last time you came in,
What's up, you gremlin?
There he is.
Lenoci.
Hey, bro, dude, I got some things.
talk into the microphone, Lenochi. You're a professional.
This one or this one?
This
No,
one
no,
over here.
the good
What
one.
do you think this is?
I don't know. Hey, so I
I can't hear him on my headphones, Austin.
Hello?
Yeah, not yet.
I'm trying to airdrop them
Yeah.
to you. So here's the deal, man. Based off of the last time we talked about, like, you know, like, oh, what you should be able to say and all that, me and you,
Yeah.
Casper. So, like, you remember what we were talking about before? Also, you look good, dude. You're really starting puberty. Like, dude, you've really come
He
into
did
your
get a
own.
lot more attractive since the last time you saw
Yeah,
him.
what is going on, dude?
He did.
Austin, I want you can keep drinking over there. I did notice there's a White Claw surge in his hand. I don't know if you saw that, Leo.
So,
Shit, that's a weird.
But for his liking, he'll like these clips because I go in hard. And
Mm-hmm.
obviously, because of the internet, there's things I had to cut out of a lot of my crowd work stuff, like the F word, because
Mm-hmm.
if that stuff goes viral, it gets taken out of context. But
FAGG?
yeah.
also,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Some-
But
That's the new
you'll
F
you'll
word.
like the context of some of these bits.
Was
It'll be-
that open mic you were doing in West Hollywood?
Yes. I
Heckler.
was doing an open mic in West Hollywood. I've done thousands of those probably in my 13-year career.
Yeah, usually they love it when you lean in
It's-
hard with the FAGG word.
Where is my headphones? How do I not have headphones?
They're
Austin,
They're on
those.
the couch next to you.
Do you, well.
Damn, you guys
all right,
just
one nothing
have
Austin.
your relationship with
a long
Lenochi. The Austin Lenochi dynamic is just interesting to me.
Well, listen, let's just clarify this. I like the kid, and we like each other, and we're friends off of the episode. But boy, does he got some loyal fans, man. They attacked.
They sure did.
They attacked, dude. They were like in the DMs. That's how they were.
they have Down syndrome too. Austin, I want you to promise me that no matter what Lenochi says, even if he says he loves Joe Biden, he denounces Donald Trump, Christianity, celibacy, Yu-Gi-Oh, whatever else you hold sacred, you will not repeat your actions from that last podcast.
It was
You
not
promise me?
It wasn't professional.
I will
No.
keep my
Wait,
cool.
I-
will
hey-
not repeat what happened last
Thank
time.
you.
It was. Well, I mean, we were just disagreeing on things.
yeah.
Others didn't see it that way.
Oh well, dude, that's the internet, dude. We're gonna get that regardless. You know what I
Sure.
mean?
People
Sure.
were saying that Austin had a meltdown, right? Wasn't that the title of the
Well, when people
I
said
believe it was.
people were telling me I was an asshole
Yeah.
and you suck and you're not funny and you should kill yourself. So it's fun. But I've been going through that for 4 years now. So
That is
Yeah.
when we got
You get numb
canceled.
to it, don't you?
yes, you've gone through it.
When we got canceled
Yeah.
for making fun of the large women,
Yeah.
I was called ugly. I was called a rapist, which didn't make a lot of sense because
Been called that.
they called
Yeah,
me.
same.
They somehow thought I was 5'6", and they told me I was 5'6" over and over with a puking emoji, which is insensitive. But then
Which
they
is
also
like
told me to
you're
kill myself.
Also, like
He's tall.
very tall, aren't you? Like 6'4"?
They didn't do their research. And also, our friend Danny Mullen, the soccer player over the pond.
Yeah.
So, Lenoci, when you Google me, the soccer player Danny Mullen is the first thing to come up. And so women were DMing him, a striker for the Liverpool FC football club. And they were like, fucking die, kill yourself. I hope you run into one of the goalposts and get knocked unconscious. And he hit me up. And he's like, mate, these heifers from over the pond are DMing me. They want me to kill myself. What have you been up to?
Did he really?
Yeah, he's the man.
That's awesome.
The other
classic.
Danny Mullen is the man. We
Yeah,
need to
he
do a
is.
video together.
Damn, I wish I was doing well enough that other Michael Lenocis out there were DMing me. Please stop whatever you're doing.
It'll be
Yeah.
an Italian Lenoci. Like,
Maybe. Or
Michael,
Jersey.
you're ruining my life. My pasta business is going down the hills.
I sell a raw garganelli pasta, a hand rolled to the local restaurante. And now my business is picketed.
It's done, dude.
Dude, let's talk about this for a second. So every time I've done this is my third time's a charm.
Yeah.
And I think this is going to be the charm one.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Let's hope that this one helps my career.
Yeah.
You're all I got, guys, left, to be honest. You're my only supporter.
What are you saying? What do you mean?
That have a following that support
Yeah,
me now, so.
we still support Lenoci. You know what I mean?
What are you talking
Even-
about? Are we allowed to talk about why that is?
No, he's just like saying like it's stuff out there for right.
Like, I don't think
Yeah.
anyone has really. I don't have like like the big comedian. I'm not on Rogan. Like he ain't
Yeah.
fucking helping me. So I'm
Well,
saying,
neither are
like,
we.
Yeah, I know. But
It's
I'm
flattering
saying-
comparison.
I'm
though.
saying like in general, like other comedians with big podcasts. It's
Yeah.
not like they're helping me right now or like promoting my shit or anything like that.
Do you know other comedians? Are you close with other comedians who have big platforms?
Yeah, I'm pretty close with like Santino and Theo and that have big platforms. Yeah,
Why don't you hop on their show sometime?
it's not that easy.
Did
Politics,
you have a falling out
optics.
with Dalia or something? Or y'all still boys?
We're friends. I'm just not working with him anymore. Yeah.
Was that since when?
I did some shows last year, and then but this year I'm trying to gear up on my own tour and stuff and do my own dates.
Okay.
You know,
Would you say that that's usually how it goes though? Eventually, like if you open for a guy,
I sure would have liked to have done it sooner, but
Right.
also like optics wise, yeah. I mean, I just I've been doing comedy a long time, and it's just too much drama for me.
I get it, dude. It's,
And
it's
I
like high
gotta-
school, man.
Yeah.
What is that with Dalia? Because I think Dalia is very funny. I saw him recently at the Laugh Factory. It was the best set I've ever seen him done. All respect to Dalia. But is it a problem because when you show up at the comedy club after having opened for Chris D'Elia in Columbus, Ohio that weekend, all the chick comedians, all the guys who are on the woke side, they give you the cold shoulder and make it hard for you to get stage time? What happens?
I think yeah, you get guilty from association for
Yeah.
sure, which is kind of unfair because it's like, listen, goal one is get good at comedy. So how do you do that? Stage time, great stage time. So milk that as much as you can. Eventually, like a moral compass comes into evolve. You know what I mean? Like you have to be like, okay, I've gotten to a point where I'm the best version of myself on stage now. Now I'm just like doing what I don't care at all on stage. Kind of like how you are performing in front of the camera. Like it takes years to get to a point in stand up where eventually like you're on stage and if Chappelle walked in, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm doing me.
yeah.
And if you like it, you like it, cool. I don't give a fuck. That just, you can't get rid of that, man. You just can't get rid of that. That goes away little by little by little. So I'm at that point in my at my career where I'm ready to, get away from anyone else's. I got to create my own fan base and everything like that. And sure, there is some backlash, but like people don't forget. Like I like the drama with Chris is like we were all friends with him 10 years before he got canceled.
Yeah.
So if someone's in hot shit or something like or something's going on with them, you support them if you're a good friend. You like and believe in them and hope they get better or do what's best for them, right? Like if I didn't know you before I met you, but like if you. but I still didn't know you well enough. Like when you were getting in trouble for fat shaming or some shit like that, I'm not gonna go online and be like, fuck this guy. I'm like, all right, I kind of know him before that happened. Like,
Well, you agreed with every word I said.
yeah, that too. yeah, that too. But you get what I'm saying? Like people forget, like you're not like just opening up an article and reading about someone and going, yeah, fuck this guy. There's 10 years of opinion and experience and friendship before someone. So your first time around, you're going to be like, yeah, man, I'm going to stand by him because that's how I was raised. Italian culture, you stick loyalty.
Loyalty's
and
big,
you hope the best. Like it's like if you have a friend who's a fucking crazy druggy alcoholic and he gets well and then he fucks up again, then you're gonna be like, okay, man, try to get it together. But if he keeps coming to your house and fucking up, eventually you're gonna close the door and be like, hey, man, I wish you the best, but like you keep fucking breaking glasses in my house.
So what did Dalia do?
I mean,
I don't think he did anything. I think it was like the stupidest
It's-
Me Too.
it's not-
of all-
it's not our shit. I don't wanna
it's
talk
not-
about it.
Exactly. We
It
don't
just-
really know. We don't. Nobody. I mean,
Listen,
It sounds like something new happened.
not that I know of.
I don't know either. And I'm not trying to stir the pot here and get everybody in trouble. I was just curious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not it's not our problem.
Yeah.
We gotta I gotta try to put out this fucking crowd work special.
Hell yeah.
And have it do well, and then also talk shit and see what happens on here. Because you never know what's gonna happen on your podcast. I'm already getting a little nervous, bro.
I backed Aaliyah. I remember he didn't do shit, bro.
We
settled.
looked at
It's settled.
the original evidence that came out, and we supported him here on this podcast. And
The original things he got canceled for were complete horseshit. He asked a girl how old she was. When he found out she was underage, he circled back when she was of age.
Yeah.
That seemed to be the primary thing that was giving people in Hollywood grief.
was a
It
little
was giving them
yeah.
anxiety.
Yeah, he
It
was
was
a little
he
older.
was abusing his power. He needs to step off the stage and let minority voices have a chance. I remember that was the tone of what was going on, and I hated it too.
And now, like the rest, if there's anything new right now, I haven't followed along with it or anything, and I don't know any details of anything really. So it's
Yeah, we'll move on. You know what? I think after your crowd work special comes out and it's available, and we encourage everybody to go watch it. It's going to be linked down in the description.
Yes.
I think after that, you open with a big symphonic piece of comedy that says there's a conspiracy against Italian men in comedy.
I think we have it pretty easy, actually.
I disagree.
When you look at
I
Sebastian's
disagree.
career.
You and Maniscalco
I
is
mean,
the
he's
man,
really
yeah.
milked the Italian thing. man.
Hey,
dude.
I'm an Italian guy. You ever notice
Oh, who-
Italian people? We talk with our hands, you know? He's-
Also-
I'm not gonna lie.
also-
I laugh through his specials, dude.
I like
fucking-
it.
Also, who's the one from back in the day?
Italian guy.
But he's really Jewish. But he,
Andrew Dice Clay.
yeah,
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? Like,
Dickory, doc.
Yeah.
that was like an Italian persona, New York vibe. But
He
like,
got canceled. They kicked him off of MTV. That's what I'm talking about.
but he's in movies now, and he does really well.
Oh, he kills it. Yeah.
Yeah,
He was.
he's actually a good actor.
He
Blue
was in your
Jasmine.
series.
Blue Jasmine. He was.
No, he was in like something recently that was like an Oscar-nominated movie.
Oh, wow.
The one where he played. Oh, what was the one? Even with Lady Gaga and
Oh, yeah, he
and
was
they
in
play
that.
the singer, and he dies at the end.
Star is
A Star is Born.
He
He's
was
in A Star is Born. He's in that movie.
Great movie, Danny. You should watch
And he
that.
plays
That
like a
won a
major
lot.
role. He plays a father in that. And he's really good. Surprisingly, like he's really good. You're like, wow, this guy's a good actor.
I think you should start taking acting classes, Danny.
Yeah.
I think you should be an actor.
Danny, if you made it as an actor, I'll jump off a goddamn fucking bridge.
There's no way.
Dude, you might.
I
Dude.
kind of want to make it as an actor just so he kills himself, though.
Stop
Lenoci, I think this is your move in comedy.
To be honest, you would have the best chance with your looks if you
to try to be. I mean,
just to be maybe not a star, but just
I
to
could
be,
be in something.
You could be in a lot of fucking fighting movies.
yeah, exactly.
His
yeah.
looks are pretty good, but his reputation precedes him.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I think it's fucking bullshit too, because he's one of the nicer guys I've met in comedy.
Thanks, man.
Unless you're a girl and
Oh,
you're
wow.
in his Nissan. And
I
the
no
sun
longer
is
have
set.
any son,
Oh,
so
that's sometimes you go back to the junkyard
what?
just for old time's sake. Leo,
yeah,
we know that ShipStation is our big supporter.
they're our only supporter.
A huge fan of the channel.
They love us.
Would it be possible for ShipStation to send me out a box so I can put all Austin's Pokemon cards in it and then ship it into a furnace?
They could probably do that for you, buddy. And you know what the best thing about it is? They have 86% off USPS and UPS rates. So you're going to get it shipped
That's like free.
And burn.
86% off.
Basically free.
Is the
I don't know.
CEO?
The question is
the
why?
CEO of ShipStation high?
I don't know, man. They're giving it away, guys. And also, I mean, it's crazy. And I'll tell you, obviously, what the special is this month in a second, too. But I don't know. The question's becoming like, why, if you have an e-commerce business at all, like, why don't you have ShipStation? That's the question. Like, why don't you have it?
You must be high if you don't have it. Guys, all of our fans who have a business or are thinking about starting a small business where you are shipping a product to buyers, get with ShipStation.
Yep.
As Dino would say, they're based. They support us. They're scheming with us on the sly to destroy all of Austin's Pokemon card inventory.
Yeah, it's not going to be a problem. And the best thing, it effortlessly integrates.
Effortlessly.
Well, effortlessly.
Effortlessly.
With any online, like Amazon, Etsy, eBay, Shopify, the one I use.
Effortlessly.
And more integrated easily with their dashboard. So easy to use. Like, trust me, just go check it out. Get up to 86% off, like I said, USPS and UPS rates. And guys, once again, over 130,000 companies have grown their e-commerce business with ShipStation. That's nuts. And 98% of them still stick with ShipStation after a year.
That's how it goes.
That's crazy.
A repeat business tells you everything you need to know.
No.
And guys, chicks these days want a boss-ass MFer who runs the streets. And there's no better way to run the streets than to move product with ShipStation.
That's right.
You'll be like Tony Montana on
That's right.
Leo's shirt.
Hell yeah. Right there, boys. Now, make the new year your best year and grow your business with ShipStation. Use promo code LDS today at ShipStation.com to sign up for your free 60-day trial. I know a lot of you guys are doing it already, but sign up, code LDS at ShipStation.com for your free 60-day trial. That's ShipStation.com. Promo code LDS.
Lenoci, I say you get up on the Comedy Store stage on a Saturday night, and I say, actually, you don't even have to actually go up there. It's better if you don't. I say you tweet tomorrow that you took the stage tonight, and Whitney Cummings yelled, "Whoop!" and then threw a meatball at you.
Dude, we could blow that up, dude. We could fucking we could send everybody to fucking retweet that and
my
fucking
God.
make it big.
If we were, it's too bad we don't have the clout of Logan Paul.
I know.
Logan Paul.
That could be so funny.
Logan Paul releases an NFT project and he makes $120 million like that. Yeah. If we could spread the rumor that Whitney Cummings, after 3 or 4 cocktails, absolutely called Lenoci a wop and threw a meatball at him. At the very least, we'd give him exposure. Big exposure.
It'd be great. It'd be
That would be funny, man. I'd be, man. I mean, who knows? But then we could get sued. I don't know.
Maybe, but fuck it. It's worth it.
Yeah,
but, you know what? The show I did with you in the Orange County, dude, you sold a lot of tickets to that, man.
That
you should
one
be
was
proud of
good.
yourself.
I'm
It was like,
trying to-
how many tickets? 300?
No, it was like, Danny, you were supposed to come do a set.
Yeah,
I was going to
bro.
do a puppeteer set, I remember.
That would have been fucking
It would have been
incredible.
fun just to
awesome.
watch it. But you don't enjoy you tried a couple of you don't enjoy it.
I like stand-up. The problem with stand-up is to get good at it. I know it would have to be a full-time pursuit.
Yeah.
And right now, the YouTube thing is working.
Yeah, you're right,
So
you're
why
right.
go
Why?
away
But
from one
you're right.
full-time pursuit?
This is what I tell him, though. He could just go and have a blast doing just crowd work, right? It's like, from the way he
It
podcasts.
depends how he would sell. Like, I don't know how big you are really yet. Like, I don't know. Like
10
like,
inches and it's thick.
like Casey Fry, right?
Yeah.
He's dabbling
You like
into
that, Austin?
Yeah, that was
Austin's
really
getting
good.
drunk over there.
He's
Continue.
dabbling. He's dabbling in stand up now.
Yeah.
And he's selling tickets because he has that big following on Instagram.
Yeah.
So it's like, and then he's gonna keep doing it. That would be different. Like, but I don't know. Like, if you were sitting there saying no to money though, like if you knew you could sell 300 tickets in Irvine, then you'd be like, well, it's easy money. Just do it. Even if
We've
you're not
sold
good at,
200.
even if you're not good at it, you're turning your like.
Yeah,
if
bro.
you're gonna sell 300 tickets for fucking $20, you're walking away with $5,000 one night. That's easy money.
Yeah.
It's just like it depends how many, because it's different. Followings are all different on different platforms. Like your following might not necessarily buy live ticket shows.
Well, we sold Leo and Danny's show, the first, we did a live Leo and Danny show, and we sold 250 tickets.
Where?
In the park at,
during the pandemic.
yes.
Pan
Was it during the
Pacific
pandemic?
Park.
Pan Pacific Park, right
But
next
then-
to the Holocaust Museum.
Then this would be a thing. Like, why wouldn't you just do a live show where it's not stand up, so they don't go thinking it's stand up? It's just like a live show. And that
hang out
it's
with
just,
us.
It's a lot of stress to make sure technically everything works out. Also, we want to make sure it's a good production for the fans, I suppose.
Sure.
And sometimes we've had trouble with that, and it's hard to fill
But
time.
if you did it at an improv where the sound system's perfect, you just bring 2 chairs and you have the 2 mics set up, and you guys are talking, and then you have like 4 comics on there just doing some shit too. They could do a small set, give them fucking $30, move on. But you're walking away with a lot of money probably.
Lenoci, for me, it's not about the money. The thing I like about
Danny, it's always about the goddamn money.
it's about the pussy. The thing I like.
You still have your girl?
Yeah, he does. Right?
I'm saying, if,
Are you gonna lock it up soon?
if it's in a comedy club bathroom, it don't count.
If he goes up another
Hold on, how does
digit
this
in
go?
his bank account,
How do you
then
get
it's
away
free
with bits like that?
Well, I usually what I do
I guess
is
she knows what she's dating.
I offer open mic chicks stage time.
Yeah.
And then after they walk off the stage and thank me, I go, "Oh, you haven't paid yet."
Oh my
And then I
God.
grab him by the hand and I lead him into the head.
This is
And-
probably the worst podcast for me to do at this situation. Like I'm just digging myself a grave at this point.
No, dude.
I know. I'm kidding.
It's one of those things where you're just grabbing a club and you're just fucking hooking the shit out of the shot. You know, just into the fucking ocean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Is it a baseball
And
thing?
sometimes
Are we hitting
no,
dingers
it's,
out of
it's
the
a
ocean?
golf. You know what I mean? It's
Oh.
like you're just resetting the rhythm. Everything is coming back now.
Sure.
You're
Do you
just,
still do
know-
that show in Santa Monica right there?
It's coming
that
back
kid?
in February. Yeah, I have that show.
That kid's your friend?
Yeah. Jimmy Draxler.
Yeah.
Well, I have a great show, dude. It's fucking 50 people on a bad night. We've sold 150 tickets every Thursday in Los Angeles. We start again in February, but yeah, I host it and I just do. I'll have a lot of fun, do a lot of crowd work.
If
really
you
dirty
live in
stuff.
LA, you should go.
Can I
because
also-
there's hot
How
chicks.
dope was it? Yeah,
there's hot
there's
chicks every
a lot,
time.
a lot
This
of
guy's got
ladies.
swag now, dude. His hair's longer. He's got facial hair.
He gets
He's
pussy.
got a tan.
Yeah.
He's been answering the Instagram. Let me give you
Andrew
praise
Tate,
on
dude.
something. I haven't seen you since you did this, but the WNBA bit. That was one of my favorite things I've ever seen you
Oh,
do.
thank you, man. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank
That
you,
was
man.
a solid piece.
You know, that was me looking out for my boy because I
Why?
sensed romantic
Oh,
connection.
gotcha.
I sensed a romantic connection between him and Alicia Clark
Yeah, Alicia
on the
Clark.
Mystics. And so
Alyssa
I went out
Clark? I think
there.
it's
and
Alyssa Clark, then.
She's the most famous one, right?
No.
No. She was just
That's Brittany Griner.
Brittany Griner.
Oh
really
well,
famous,
now,
yeah.
but she's the okay. Maybe I'm thinking of
She
the
wasn't
other
on
one.
the. She was on the opposing team. It was what was it again? What team?
It was the
she on?
Mystics.
The
She
Mystics.
isn't one of the bigger ones now. Like she's in a lot of stuff.
She
She's
should
a cute
be.
brunette with the smile.
She's definitely a cute brunette.
She's
I don't.
hot, yeah.
Big is relative, okay?
Yeah.
I mean, a June bug is big to an ant,
Right.
and that's the level we're talking
But
about
you
when we're talking
witnessed, Danny,
WNBA.
you witnessed the utter attraction, the utter kind of. It was a primal pull between me and Alyssa Clark. Right?
Oh no! I mean, people. I think it's Alicia.
Did any of them did you hear from any of them afterwards? Like LOL, a DM or anything?
Yeah, I did. I
Mine
did.
was LOL. This is an official letter from the WNBA. You're hereby banned from all.
I mean, I
games.
saw that.
That was my thing.
Which is like, who cares?
We got
Yeah.
banned too
for a
yeah.
year.
Hey,
Yeah,
For a
but no,
year?
but you said your bachelor party is going to be at a WNBA game.
I thought it was a brilliant idea.
Brilliant.
Obviously, we wouldn't like approach the bench, but just
Yeah.
be wasted on the court side
Courtside?
is hilarious.
It's
the
fun.
best.
It
It's
would
just
be a great
hilarious.
time.
And you got to wear the fur coats and everything, like
Oh,
you're
yeah.
a rapper.
Yeah, exactly.
But so is it
Exactly.
for the band was just for a year or forever?
for
I
a
think it's
year?
probably forever.
Oh,
I think
for a year.
I think the letter came and said it was forever. I don't remember.
A WNBA, like
So
you
don't
could
check
go to
me
a
on that.
Lakers game in
Here's
a year.
Here's the
Probably.
deal, though.
I think
They
it's the
don't-
stadium.
When you buy a ticket, they don't scan your face upon purchase and then
Right.
scan your face at the door. So
No,
really,
but
it's all
if they
bluster.
did, then you could get arrested. That's the only thing.
They can
Sure.
suck it. My dad's a judge.
Your
I
dad's
know
a
Jim
judge?
Granucci.
He
I got
is,
Jim
he is.
Granucci in Sacramento on speed dial, dude. My attorney will take them on. He's an animal.
Really?
He is, dude. You do not want this.
That's
guy
why
working
this
out on
guy
you.
does these things because he knows he's like, I got an out.
Do you
My
know how many
attorney.
times we've been approached by the cops? I mean, all we have to do, we usually just let this fucker, he just talks and he definitely has white privilege, man.
Dude,
the truth.
the attorney. So Nico and I had to get our court shit worked out for when we got arrested in Sacramento at the train museum. I call up
the hell
my
happened
attorney,
there?
and Nico had to talk to him too. You call him up, and he's just like, Jim. That's how he answers the phone. He just goes, Jim, because his name's Jim. And then you're like, hi, Mr. Jim. Yeah, so what's up? Danny Mullen again. I know it's been a while since you got me off for that bar fight in 2014. True story. So listen, my cameraman and I got arrested at a train museum. And he's like, so what? Is this a misdemeanor or a felony? And I was like, I think it's an infraction. I'm not too sure. He's like, it sounds like some Mickey Mouse shit. All right, well, give me your cameraman's phone number. I'm going to call him right now. And then he calls up Nico, and Nico's like, hello. And he's like, Jim. So listen, kid, I heard you got yourself into some sideways shit over at that railroad museum. What happened? And he goes, oh yeah, mister, I was filming unlawfully. He's like, I'm going to make sure they don't put you into the big house anytime soon. All right, I'm going to talk to you in 24 hours. Stay put. And he fucking hangs up on
This
him.
guy sounds awesome.
He's the fucking man, dude.
Sounds like he could be in Fear and Loathing, dude.
It's definitely a character. Too.
Yeah, dude, he's fucking dope. But absolutely go to the WNBA game for a bachelor party.
think it's a
It's
good
a
idea.
blast, dude. I
I think
want to
they
go back.
appreciate it too.
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh yeah, you guys will probably get some fucking pussy.
No, they're gonna look over at you and say something. 100%.
Where's the crew?
So
Well-
King Croc is on. I think he'll be back. He's on a little hiatus right
Hiatus,
now.
yeah.
Which one's he was?
He's a black man.
You know,
A large black man.
Lenoci.
Didn't see much value in that.
What's that?
Just kidding. I was like, I didn't see much value in him, but that's fine.
No, he's.
That's.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I
We
as a
needed him.
card-carrying member of the NAACP, I'm gonna have to come after you on that one.
I'm not gonna stand around and accept this King Croc slander.
Who's the and then who's the
yeah?
other one?
I love King
And
Croc.
we had
Yeah, I
well,
do.
He is value. He is value, and I miss him.
We all miss Croc. We're just he needs to kind of get his kind of affairs in order right now. So we're letting him do that. We're letting him do
Something.
that.
Okay.
This is Jim.
Well, it sounds
I'll
like
get
we
this
have a
kid
lot.
drunk
It
from
sounds
the
like we have
psych
a
ward
lot to
stat.
talk
It's a
about
lot.
after the show.
Yeah, dude. Exactly.
Yeah.
There's things to be said.
Wow.
So Lenoci, what was I gonna get at here? I was gonna say, this. I was thinking about this. It really has nothing to do with anything, sort of. I saw Louis C.K. this weekend.
Yeah.
At the
Wow.
Dolby Theater. Oh my god,
Unbelievable.
unfucking believable.
He's your
dude.
favorite.
I was high, and it was the first time I've seen him live, but I think it was definitely his best hour I've ever seen.
Wow.
Dude, he had a bit about a lion getting raped.
Yeah.
It was so unbelievable. Like, the whole bit was, first of all, he's like, zoos it's only something you do on the road. You never go to a zoo when you're home. It's never 4:30 p.m. and you're at work going, I want to hit a zoo before I go home. But then he gets to the zoo and he's observing that the zoo lion is living on a fake rock. They're throwing it mass-produced lamb chops from Smith's grocery store, and then he's had a buddy next to him, says Louis C.K., who's like, why don't they just release these animals into the wild? Like, why can't this lion go free in the wild?
Oh my god.
And then
Yeah. I remember this bit.
and then Louis C.K. is like, the animals in the wild, the lions in the wild would take one look at it, and then after about 10 seconds, they'd go, all right, lift up your tail, because my dick is going right in your ass.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah,
It was so much
but
better.
No, I get what you're saying.
No,
Yeah.
but
Fucking-
the whole point is, it's true. They've been domesticated to where they can't even survive in the wild, and they
Oh,
would
yeah.
just get fucking manhandled.
You know, I came up with a stand-up joke in the shower this morning.
Let's
I wanna
hear it.
workausop
Let's
with
hear
Let's
you.
hear it. Yeah. What are you
workshop
drinking?
it.
Austin, I
Let's
noticed
hear
you're
it,
on to your
Austin.
next drink.
I'm
What
on
do you-
my happy dad now.
and you
Oh my
drank that
God.
White Claw Surge.
I'm drunk.
All right. Well,
Is
since
this a plug?
no, I
Happy
don't
Dad
think-
drinks?
No, I don't. I
Let's
don't
get
think
it.
so.
This is
but
what I had in the
they're-
fridge.
They're not. Somebody brought them
They're
to the
good.
pod.
What do you got, Austin?
So, I had this idea, right? You're doing a joke, because like a few times I've been to stand-up shows with Leo and Johnny, where girls in the crowd were like, I can't believe this is so offensive, blah, 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 blah.
Really?
And then you go up there and it's
happens.
like, hey guys, I know this is a touchy subject, so I want to make sure I have everyone's consent first to tell a rape joke. Like, do I have everybody's consent to tell a rape joke? And then you wait for like the woke chick to be like, no, you can't do that. Rape is something, blah, blah, blah. And then you rape her by telling the joke without consent.
Oh my god. But the joke hasn't. So this is just a premise.
You wait
for a
until she
joke?
says you don't have consent to tell a rape joke, and then you rape her with the joke by telling it anyways.
Verbally.
Yeah,
verbally rape
but
her.
You know,
Thank you for the. We needed the verbal.
verbal.
Verbally rape her.
That's
with the
smart.
joke.
Yeah,
I
that's
just,
good.
I thought just Austin was saying you just go and rape a chick at a fucking comedy club. Like, what is wrong? What is going on with you, kid?
It's
It'd be
smart.
hard to rape someone physically with a joke.
It's
Oh my
actually,
God.
I think it's highbrow art. There's a Beatles song called Ticket to Ride. And at the end of the song, there's something called a harmonic metaphor. The whole song is about a train. And at the end of the song, the beat picks up and the rhythm section simulates a train. It's a lyric that matches the sound. That is like a harmonic metaphor for a rape. It's
Thank
a
you,
joke.
Danny.
It's a joke rape mimicking a real rape. So I think you should probably get a Pulitzer Prize for that.
Thank you. I
welcome.
I came up with that this morning.
It's
But
great.
I think you should go try it on Leo's show.
Yeah, why not, buddy? Why not, dude?
And we should
Film it,
film
yeah.
it, and
Film
then
it.
we'll watch it.
And
I'll
we can
come
watch
back
it.
when we watch it, and we'll be like, let's see how this went.
Let's see how it went.
It's so funny because I'll be filming for like Johnny or Leo when they're up on stage, and there was like this woke girl next to me, and she the whole time like Johnny's doing his set, she's like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you just say that." Da da da. And my microphone's like probably picking it all up. So I don't think Johnny used that set.
The thing is, a lot of the time, like you don't run into that often. Where someone's
true.
like, "Oh my!" Like it's like most people have. It might be like at a bigger show, or you have like a drunk person who's feeling themselves. But most people have the understanding. What I've noticed, especially on the road, maybe in LA it's different, but like they're like, "We're going here to hear some shit, man."
Yeah.
That like,
It's pretty
that
rare,
we
yeah.
think that we, that they and I mean I push the envelope. I go pretty hard.
Lenoci goes
like-
hard, man.
Like at like making fun of people a lot outside of my bits. Like I do a lot of crowd work and bits now. It's like that's what works.
crowd work. I'm because one of my favorite specials is the Todd Barry crowd work special. Have you seen that one?
No,
Oh, it's good.
I bet you it is.
But
yeah.
I want to check yours out too. Yeah, and one thing on the subject of people being offended at Louis C.K., that's something I wanted to talk about too. Is there were so many people there who, on first glance, you would assume are
Didn't
sensitive,
like him.
had
Yeah.
puckered assholes. And these people that I saw, if you were around them at a dinner party or at a bar, you would watch how you were speaking based on how they were dressed.
That's
It was a lot of
you
guys
just-
with
yeah.
fedoras and chicks with eyebrow piercings. That was Louis C.K.'s crowd, though, and everybody loved it. I mean, everybody was dying. So you can't judge somebody in LA based on how they're dressing because that might be a signal for their place of work,
Danny,
or they might just like rock and roll, but they like rape jokes
Dude,
too.
that show that I do in West LA sometimes is 60% female, and there'll be a percentage of them with pink hair, purple
A lot
hair,
of them are
blue hair.
high.
Yeah, a lot of them are high, which helps. But yeah, dude,
High on
I
reviews
think
after
high
Leo gets to their
audiences are
cocktail.
harder.
high audiences
Are harder.
They're kind of slower, right? So
Yes.
they
They're
pick it
not
up.
as vocal at
Yeah.
How do you know the whole audience is high?
Well,
They're
They get high
smoking
music?
outside.
they're smoking outside. That's the show, dude. Everybody gets high and just smokes.
Yeah.
and-
Whereas like,
or a lot of people. Yeah.
I got a joke right now. What's homosexual filled with cum and has dick juice on its breath?
Dino.
Dino Schlosser.
That's a good one.
Is that Dino?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's Dino.
Sorry, I
He's
should
really
remembered your
homophobic.
name.
It's all right, dude.
He's really homophobic. He was in the cage last week, so he can't even complain. It's all
we're
up from
we're
there.
trying to come up with like a way to not.
Did you
even-
guys say you were gonna fire him last time?
Yeah, yeah. And now we just want to demean him as much as we can, and we're trying to take away his name. You know, you said you didn't remember his name. We kind of just want to say we want to call him something like a symbol or something, but not his name.
We took away his mic. Now it's his name.
It's
I
his
say
name, exactly.
him. Just call him him.
Just him, dude.
How about it?
So how long have you been at this studio?
How long, Austin?
Since May.
yeah.
Since May.
You see these
Austin-
four walls around you?
Yeah.
Welcome to my house, buddy.
Austin Baysworth.
Austin lives here.
Yeah, well, he.
Well, no, I
could.
don't live here, but I pay the rent.
Have you guys both gotten laid in here?
I've gotten laid in here, yeah.
Have you gotten laid in here too?
Dino, it.
Oh, you'll
has
have like
also-
little after parties here.
Yeah.
Keyword a little.
Lenoci, you know. if
Well,
you
sometimes I
ever-
just bring
cocks.
chicks here.
Well, it feels a little like, like if like you would think girls would come in here and be like, what? Where are we?
You know, they feel that way.
where it goes down?
They feel that way until they see the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, buddy. Austin, can
Yeah.
you tell us about your new venture?
Then they know
so
they're safe.
Austin, behind this room divider, he's got a desk set up. There's two cameras, Lenoci, one on his face and one on his hands. And he does a show where he opens packages of Pokemon cards.
and it probably does well.
Yeah,
I'm
actually,
worried for the
surprisingly well.
world if so.
It's
Austin, tell
starting-
me
it's
about
Some of the
just the
biggest
beginning.
YouTube video channels are people opening toys.
Yeah, it's the beginning. Like see Austin and Dino, they tell me about all their new ventures. And this is one of their new ventures they've been talking about for a while. I'm supportive. I told them that I want them to succeed, but it's kind of one of those things as a parent, you kind of let them do these things and you know it's going to fail, but you don't want to be a dick about it.
No,
You know what I mean?
But dude, to be honest, you just never know in this fucking day and age.
I'm kidding, dude.
You
I don't
know,
want to be a
I
dick.
agree. It's a very successful genre. And I
Wait,
think
this
there
is
is a
a-
lot of money to be made on it. But I sincerely hope that in their next booster pack, they find some anthrax. I really hope.
Danny,
well,
they
that would go
die.
viral.
Anthrax.
So this is a podcast studio.
Yeah.
You produce
Yeah.
other podcasts.
He has a
But
couple.
the thing they're talking about, I haven't really explained it to them. It's not a YouTube show. It's on an auction app called Whatnot. And
You should
people-
sell your brother on the dark web to a Chinese businessman.
Yeah,
How about
yeah.
that?
Well, it would set you up for life.
How much?
I could make YouTube videos out of it, but really it's like I set up a camera and all my cards and stuff, and then I auction off packs. So like I bought a booster box and I was selling the packs for profit, and eventually it's going to turn into basically a card store, but it's digital. I made like $470 in sales in like 2 hours.
I got a bunch of old baseball cards. Can we do something?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe you guys can both go on there.
Listen,
Just my hands.
Lenoci and Austin, dude.
You got to get like a mani-pedi, and like
you do before you go on here.
Are your
And
hands
you have
looking
to
good?
swear your undying allegiance to Trump too. That's part of the Austin
Trump's
Schlosser
are
Podcast
like,
Network.
I'm sick of everybody switching up on Trump. It's like you don't switch up like that on your boy. Like we can get DeSantis later or whatever, but like you don't switch up on your boy. You feel me? That's just my Republicans out there don't switch up.
I feel like Biden keeps bringing up Trump because he wants to run against him because Trump is so fucked right now.
I wish I could just give any input on this, but I have no idea.
I need you to do a political monologue your next
All
set.
right, right here.
What do you know about politics?
Right now.
Not much.
Do you want to do?
I just don't care.
Should we, Lenoci? It's a
I
little.
mean, you understand.
I
you
know people
understand
get
the.
mad. They're like, oh, you don't care.
But you understand
I'm
the
like,
electoral college.
I care
It's-
about fucking football.
I mean, it's always going to be blue here,
Dolphins.
you know.
Dolphins, dude.
An ugly way to get in.
Hey, you see
and
that
I know you're a
Detroit
fake
game?
Bengals fan.
Did you see that Detroit game last night?
I saw, yeah.
Good for them. But
I wish they would have got in, but Seattle fucking ruined it for everyone.
I know those
Fucking
fucks.
gay Seattle.
So the Dolphins
for
were
you.
on a real run. The Dolphins, Tua, their quarterback, had some of the best stats up until the middle of the season. Then he was plagued by concussions. He got what people think was one.
Well, the one was earlier in the season, came back from it, won 5 in a row.
Well, there was one early in the week, and then one later that week.
Yeah, the fake one. The one that
was a back injury.
back injury.
Basically, a quarterback got 2 concussions in 1 week, one of which knocked him out cold. And then at the end of the season, around Christmas he got
Day,
another
exactly.
concussion.
But wasn't seen until after the game. They're like, he might have had it, which I don't know if that's just, hey, let's use this because he played bad. I don't know. There's conspiracies everywhere.
Does he keep it together in an interview, Tua, right now?
Yeah, he was. Even after the Christmas Day one, he had
was
the
fine?
interview went fine. He was throwing the ball fine in the third quarter. Fourth quarter throws 3 picks.
Yeah,
How
that's a problem.
convenient that he had a concussion.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, I'm not sure if he did have a concussion or didn't, but I'm saying what a great excuse to lean on and be like, well, I didn't have a bad game.
Yeah.
it's
I know,
Do you
wait,
do
hold on.
fantasy
You know
or
what I'm gonna do?
sports betting or anything?
I got to make a
Yeah.
joke. I'm going to make a joke, Austin. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sign up for boxing so that I can go cheat on my girlfriend and come home and be like, oh, baby, I was concussed.
Perfect.
That was a bad joke.
Yeah, that was.
Lenoci, you got to do stand up for the Dolphins?
Yeah.
That's pretty dope, dude.
Yeah, they didn't all show up, but yeah.
How
Who
many
showed
showed up?
Tua wasn't there and Tyreek wasn't there, but like Waddle was there.
Nice.
Do you guys know some of the guys like Gesicki, Christian Wilkins?
Like
And,
how many?
I knew there was probably like 27 of them.
That's fucking
out of
dope.
there's 54 players, but
Yeah.
then no 27 players. Then there was a lot of like some of the staff who are older guys, probably
Dope.
closer to our age.
What was your
like
set
Wes
like?
Welker was there.
Oh, wow.
See, the thing is, I brought
Wow.
4 guys with me. I brought 4 comics that I thought, who wanted to do it. Surprisingly, these fucking comics have egos, and they're like, no, man, how much money? No, I'm not doing it for that. And it was
Bullshit.
just like, all right, you don't think this would be cool?
Yeah.
I guess they're not as big as football fans as me, but I guess some are people like were worried like it's not going to be the best show because it's like all men spread out, whatever. So I was just like, oh, let me host this so I can control the show in case it's going bad. And I know everything on all these players. I watch all the press conferences. I know their personalities. So I kind of just went in and started roasting them, and they were eating it up.
Yeah, they
So
loved
like
it.
that was the
Killed it.
best part. Like even Wes Welker was there. You know who Wes Welker is?
Yeah, he was the Patriots' multiple Pro Bowl like star receiver
So-
who dropped a ball in the. Okay.
So no,
Continue.
take that.
Uh-huh.
So you know that information.
Yeah.
He's in there. He's probably like 41. He's having a good time, and he heckles me, and I go,
No.
He said something. I go, what did you say? I go, why do you sound drunk? I go, you sound like an extra from Forrest Gump. Gets a laugh. I go, you sound like Lieutenant Dan. And everybody's dying now because maybe he is a little tipsy. I go, maybe if you didn't drink so much, you would have caught that ball in the Super Bowl. Bro, they fucking stood up. They were like, oh! Like it crushed him. And he stood up and pretended to leave jokingly. He's like, that's too far, man.
Dude, this guy-
That's too far. But he was cool. He was a good sport.
This guy was one of the best receivers in football, a little short white guy, worked his way out there.
Best slot guy, probably one of the arguably the best.
Into the middle of the field, but everybody's always going to remember him. Was it the 2007 Bowl or was it the 2012? I think it was 2012.
I think it was the one. It was a Giants one, was it?
They were
Or you
both.
saying, or
They
you
were both Giants.
Yeah, it was the second Giants one.
Exactly. Yeah. He fucking dude. He's running unguarded up the side of the field. Tom Brady throws a bomb right into his hands, and he drops it in
Has
the
to
fourth
jump
quarter.
for it, but he needs to catch it. Yeah.
It would have been.
Probably
it would have been the game. It would have been a ring, and some fucking drunk New York asshole was talking shit to Giselle, Tom Brady's ex-wife, in the hall after the game. She's like, "Hey Giselle, Eli Manning owns your husband." And Giselle is like, "My husband cannot throw and catch the ball at the same time."
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that. She made a
She
comment.
roasted him too.
Yeah, she roasted him. Enough football talk. These
It's
people.
probably
are
why
gonna-
that guy was. Yeah, I know. I hate doing football talk on podcasts.
I
because
just-
feel like it's not the same audience.
I know it's stupid, but we had to give it to each other. I mean, you try to
Isn't-
talk to Dino about football.
Our
and he's
fans
like,
get pussy. They
"Gay.
watch football."
Guys touch each other.
There's a
gay."
certain aspect of the fans that love when we talk sports, but
That's why I do two separate podcasts. I do
You
a
got
sports
to.
one and a fucking regular one.
There's other ones that get pissed when we talk about sports, too.
Yeah,
so.
people.
We can never talk about baseball here, though, huh?
Well,
Never
baseball is
fucking
like
once.
the fucking gayest sport of all the
Well,
sports.
only
But
people
there's a
that
lot of
play
baseball
baseball watch
fans. There's a lot of baseball fans. That
I
are
was
Danny
a
Mullen
baseball
fans.
fan, but now I'm out, bro. It's
'Cause
just
it's
like
fucked?
it's just not the same.
Let
man.
the roids back in. That's what we need.
Dude, they've been juicing the balls now. There's some shit about
yeah,
that.
there is.
It's
That's
just
why-
boring.
you know, it is kind of. I mean, look,
too slow.
I
They're
don't sit
changing
down
the
and watch
rules.
3.5 hours, but the highlights are great. I watch the
Highlights are
highlights.
great.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
listen. I say we do this because Lenoci's promoting a crowd work special. Leo, it's been a long time since we did improvised stand-up.
Oh God, on stand up on the
Yeah.
spot. Right
Yeah,
now?
I think we do it. I think we pull out the stand-up mic, and
Oh.
everybody in this room, including and especially it and drunk Austin.
All right.
Everybody's got a riff
Him.
on a random
Especially
word.
him.
Dude.
Him.
All right, Dino starts it off. Then obviously him starts it off. Go.
All right.
Let me.
You want me to hold the?
Give me.
You want me to take his
2
job while he
minutes
does it?
No,
to
we don't need it.
Get the stand-up mic ready.
Sure, no
All
problem.
right,
We're gonna
we'll
stand up mic
we'll get
ready.
the stand-up mic ready and.
He's got all these cards back here.
Yeah, I know, man. Those are going to be, dude. Austin could be a millionaire if he plays his cards right. No pun intended.
Ooh, I hope somebody comes in. I hope a thief comes in late at night, and I hope they steal only the cards and leave all the computer equipment.
If they stole the computer equipment, I think our careers are over, Danny. So we better hope that they don't do that.
I think that's all it would take.
Well, I mean,
We have very
they're-
fragile careers in that case.
well, the stuff that we cut out from this pod, I don't want that out.
That should be a Patreon episode worth $1,000.
Yeah, just you want to shit all the shit we cut out? $1,000.
that was not 2 minutes.
Wow, that was fast.
Yeah, it was pretty quick.
His time
All right,
is
go.
distorted right now.
Dino,
It's
go up, buddy. You're up. Is he doing crowd
Wait,
work?
didn't we? I think we did this last time. I remember.
We might
now.
have. We might have.
And it was just like it was. We were like that wasn't worth it.
Lenoci, quit trying to talk us out of this. All right, we're going with the flow.
Him
is up.
Should I hold the camera for him?
Do we have a camera?
I'll
on
do
him?
it. I'll do it.
Austin's got it.
How are we going to randomly select a word, Austin? Usually that's your job.
Oh, so this is an improv exercise.
Have you done stand up yet since the last time I saw you?
Probably.
All right, Dino.
I don't hear
let
him.
me make sure
Yeah,
Dino's mic-
I don't. Yeah, I don't hear him. So
Yeah.
That would be good. That would. I guarantee it wouldn't be worth it if we spoke into a dead microphone.
There we go.
Everybody'd be real pissed. Here's how we're going to do it. Him, if I guess we're going to call you now, I'm going to have you pick a continent. Pick a continent.
Oh God.
South America.
Your word is rainforest. It's a contraction. It's one word now.
Rainforest.
Yeah.
Your mom didn't shave in a while. I ate her out. That shit was like a rainforest.
Oh, I like it.
She was wet, too. So it's
Oh,
rain.
It was so stupid. Yeah.
I like it, dude.
I was eating that pussy, and then a sloth fucking crawled up my cock from the fucking Amazon down there.
Damn, all
He's
right.
working blue tonight.
That second one,
Either way.
wasn't fantastic, but we'll work with it.
Rainforest is hard, man. I only
I
got
know, it
that.
was tough. I think we need to have Austin randomly select. But
Make some
Or Leo.
I'll just.
I'll pull up something. I'll pull up something.
I do it on my phone. Keep going on rainforest. Make it work, Dean Skis.
Here, I'll do.
You're
Yo,
going with a sloth.
sloths are like kind of sexy if you think about it.
Why?
Well, yeah.
Because like they only shit like once a week, and they got to climb down the whole tree just to take a shit on the ground.
That is hot. Yeah, they're very clean.
Versus chicks who shit like
Wow, is that true?
Girls don't shit.
All right, generate random words. Advertising. Dino, go for it. What's the word?
Fuck. I had something, but all right, I'll just go with it. I wear sweatpants when I walk down the street so bitches see my fat penis.
Wait, are you
Call it advertising. My fat penis.
I like it. It's a very straightforward cock joke.
It became a rap almost. That was like,
dude. He can rap, dude.
You know, it's about he gets pussy, he's based, your mom's a whore.
Yeah. And,
Well, I'm just trying to speak the truth.
And Austin's gay. He does say Austin's gay often.
Yeah.
This guy. It's nice, dude. He's one of those comedians who has his subject matter.
Yeah.
It's his thing.
Yeah.
Bill Maher's politics. Dino is the other stuff I mentioned.
Yeah. Advertising. My dick is rising. Yo, bitch came up. She said it's appetizing. So I came through. My dick is sizing. I came in her thighs and ran away. Fuck that bitch. Swag.
Bam. Nice set, Dino.
that was better than I could ever do. I think freestyle is one of the more fun things to watch someone do. So you did it better than I can't.
Dude, Austin's the best in the house.
I got to see it then. I want to see it.
Get
up.
out.
Hit me a beat, Leo.
All right, let's go.
Are you? No, you got to do stand up. Come on.
No,
you freestyle at the end of your stand
If
up.
he freestyled
Okay,
right
yeah.
now in the direction we wanted him to go, it'd be hilarious, huh?
Your word is captain.
Captain.
No, I'm just kidding. Stand up and then.
All right, yo. I ain't capping. When it comes to this Danny Mullen crew, I consider myself the captain.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? We've been sailing through this ship through the all blue, and all these bitches, they come sucking.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're doing well with the
I
kids,
like
Danny.
how he's in his rap persona
Yeah.
doing
Yeah,
stand up.
I gotta rap first, and then I can do stand up.
I know,
Okay?
God,
I'm in the mood
It's
to
a
spit
good
a bar,
it's a good
bro.
impression of a rapper doing stand
Doing
up.
stand up, yeah.
Yes.
On some scissor.
It's like spoken word. It's not even really rap, but
Yes.
I like it. I like
Slam poetry.
it. All right, give me some captain stuff.
Okay, Captain. Okay, so recently I started a pirate crew, and I know you might be thinking, like, in 2022, why would you need to start a pirate crew? Like, the cops are going to be on you, the feds are going to be on you. But when you're out in the ocean, girls don't need consent.
Oh, my God.
So I just fuck. Where are they gonna go?
Danny, do you ever feel like we failed the kids completely?
Yeah.
You know?
I
Like,
do.
we just...
So you're saying that because you're in international waters, you can just sexually take as you please?
Well, I mean, where are they gonna go?
Oh, my God. All right, I'm gonna... This is gonna go into a rap.
Yeah,
I thought you were gonna give him the hook. I thought you were gonna pull him off stage, but okay.
7 C's, 7 bitches with me. Yeah, I've been floating through the motherfucking blue. I've been getting all these bitches while I'm spitting in the stew. Yeah, you know what I do when I'm acting like I'm Sanji and I'm cooking up a stew. Cause my shit's so spicy. Bitches be like, Austin, why you so flashy? Yeah, cause my drip's so clean and the bitches suck my dick like they sipping on some lean. Cause I'm from H-Town, down South Texas, we keep it sound. Yeah, when I'm fucking spitting, I go hard. Like my cock, 10 inches. Bitch.
All right. Thank you.
Austin, that was good.
This is like I feel like I'm unpunked.
Dude, it's pretty fucking crazy.
This is
what
all
happens on
fucking
pod.
crazy. This
I know,
whole
man.
thing is so, look at it. He's
out
got
of
his
control.
fucking outfit.
Rainy day in Los Angeles,
Dude, strange things happen, right?
And don't hate on the rag.
This is all
forgot.
so stupid.
It's so
I got this
crazy,
on right
bro.
now. Give me a random word.
All right, ready? All right, word generator, motherfucker.
Before we get the random word generated, I want to apologize for our podcast producer
Thank you.
basically advocating rape on the high seas.
Yeah, that's not a real thing. We don't advocate for any rape in international waters. We got that.
It could be national waters.
Give me a word, Leo.
or national.
Orthodontist.
Nap is your random word. Yeah.
Well, because I'm wearing the do-rag. Give me a beat.
Yeah.
He switched already.
Oh,
He's
God.
like, fuck it.
Yo, because I'm wearing the do-rag, I can do a rap about what I do to bitches when they take a
sorry.
nap.
Let me
Come in the bedroom, dick out. Come on her face, you know that the bitch shout. I don't need permission, motherfucker. Sandman is a lucky... All right, I screwed up. Nice, Leo. Way to drop the beat on me like that.
I'm sorry. Let's try again.
I had a flow, too. No, I can't. How am I going to do... Okay, nap. I don't like naps. I've taken naps 2 times in my life. Once when I was in community college, you know that community college stage in a young man's life where he's majoring in being a giant piece of shit and minoring, occasionally fingering some loose bitch who works at a hair salon.
Nice.
That was me. And I would stay up till 3 a.m. every night and then go to my sociology class at 7 a.m. the next day because I had no discipline. It was up late, ujizz.com pulled up on the browser. That's what you jerked off to back then. Just going later and later into the night, and then you got to pull your carcass into class in the morning. So I would take naps then. But the only, after my class was done, but the only other time I've ever taken naps or advocated for naps is when you're having a party weekend in Vegas, you're in Lake Tahoe, you're in San Diego, wherever you are on the road to party. You go out multiple nights in a row, you run out of cocaine, and you got to power up for the night ahead. A friend of mine at UC Santa Barbara, he once called napping before a big party night. He referred to it as a way to accumulate YOLO capital. Nice. He's also a huge douchebag.
That's funny.
He has the word YOLO is in his vocabulary.
YOLO capital.
Wow.
And it's true. So myself and Adam Fulad, a guy you know, we would always be seeking YOLO capital when we were in Lake Tahoe for our party sessions, New Year's Eve. Put on a little bit of Elliott Smith, some soft acoustic stuff. You go down, head hits the pillow, and then that night you go out and you do YOLO stuff, which I've run out of steam here.
I like it.
I think
I get
right.
what you're saying.
yeah. You have sex with an Asian girl.
I like the YOLO. Keep going on the YOLO stuff. That's the
Yo,
topic.
give me a beat.
Yeah.
Yo. My name is Danny Mullen and I only live once. Only thing I know is Dino is a dunce. Why? Because he doesn't know about how I sneak into his room and call his mom a fucking cow. Because she's kind of fat and I get her on her knees and I fuck the cat. She watches as I fuck the cat. I'm sorry. All right. Is this becoming any more normal for you, Lenoci?
It's entertaining for me.
Well, you're up.
No, I'm not going up.
Yeah, you got to go up, buddy. Do whatever you want, man. You're a pro. Have fun.
No, we play by the rules. You give me a word.
I got you.
Because this is how we're doing it.
Woo! Pyramid.
What?
Pyramid. That's what came up.
Oh, a pyramid.
Yeah, pyramid.
You said another thing, and I was like, I don't even know what that means. Pyramid, man. Let's talk about pyramid schemes. This is how you get thrown for a loop, man. Amway, 2008. I was a part of it. Okay,
Wow.
I fell for it. And the funniest thing about it is, first of all, the people you're surrounded by it believe it. They're not just trying to fuck you over. Whereas I'm just like a guy who's like, oh, I want to get rich quick, right? But you're surrounded by these people who like believe it. And I'll never forget, like, Amway was about like, it was before like how Amazon is now. Like you go on a store online and you shop online and you get people to use your code. So then that's how you get points from them shopping under your code, right? That's what they wanted you to do. And they start with your family and stuff like that. But part of my mentors in that group, there was this like Latino, like maybe he was Cuban or one of them, right? And he's a mailman. He was a mailman with his wife. And like now that I'm older, I think this is hilarious that he would always like, we would have meetings like once a week to talk about what the plans are to like do better. He would always be like, you know, like I'm a mailman. I have great benefits. I have a great job. Me and my wife, we don't need this. Like we don't need to do this Amway thing. We do it because we believe. We believe this. We believe this will take us to a place where we don't have to work anymore. But we don't need it because mailman is a great job. Like if you want to do this, like it's a great benefits. Your family's taken care of. Yeah, we every full medical, everything. We make enough. We have this house. We play. We can have kids and stuff. But this Amway,
God,
that's what's special.
Oh,
that's special. This is you have to believe and like. It's just like, yo, I'm getting motivational advice from someone who's a mailman. It's so fucking hilarious, dude. I couldn't, like, now that I'm older, I'm like, dude, this is the funniest thing. Which is like, I want to make this a bit. It's like, dude, imagine someone like, dude, that's like a guy going like, dude, I work for the city. I wake up 7 a.m. I'm throwing trash in the back of the truck. Yeah, it's a job. It's not that big of a deal, but you could do anything you want. You're like, what are you talking about? Dude, you're not doing anything you want.
Dude, not
you
even
can't
close.
motivate me unless you like, dude, if you're gonna motivate someone, be on a yacht with your dick out and just be like, yo, motherfucker, do you see this?
Yeah.
This is fun. And be fat too. Be fat with your dick out with no like, oh, am I fat and ugly? Who cares? I'm on a yacht. You know what I mean? That will make me go, yeah, how do I do it? Right? Yes. That will make me a part of a pyramid scheme, not a fucking mailman trying to motivate me. So there's your pyramid thing.
Nice, bro.
No freestyle needed. I like it. It was good.
We're not gonna do the freestyle.
Oh, no, you killed it. You're good. Lee, man, you up. No, that is. I had a. Okay, so
I need to remember that.
Lenoci, I had. No, that was
that's a good bit, dude.
I had a friend who was in one of those, and he would always have people from our community college over, and he was like, this is gonna be life changing. This is how it's gonna go down." I don't really have anything to add on other than that. He was one of the few confirmed guys in my life who had a smaller cock than me, though. And that's just...
Well, hopefully he's at the top of the pyramid now. You know? Hopefully he's got some
I've never
people
actually known anyone that's actually successfully made... it's always like these people say that these people exist.
Yeah.
Right? But like, it's just fucking... Everybody goes through that stage. Did you not like? Maybe you. It's probably not
I did
as relevant
World Financial
for you guys,
Group. I went to a meeting.
You're my age, right?
Yeah.
There was a time in the early 2000s, mid 2000s, where people were like, yo, you come meet this guy with me, like just see what it's about.
Dude, you went through it too. Come on, like, dude, every person that was just
There's so many
graduated
different
would
ones.
go,
Yeah.
like a job fair, for example, was like 90% pyramid schemes. World Financial Group and fucking Amway, and there was the other one. I was one of
and I was a sucker
Cutco.
for these, dude. I was
Cutco.
I was a
Cutco.
fucking
I went
idiot.
to a Cutco interview.
Yeah, well, they get, but that wasn't
Dude, I
that
was
bad
an
because they
idiot.
actually had a product, but you had to buy the fucking knives before you got the gig, though.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, you got to buy the knives, and then you can go sell them.
Smart. Get a little...
All right, give me a random word, dude. I'm gonna try to.
It's me generating. Sorry, 1 second, everybody.
I gotta stop doing the Rock on stage.
Oh,
you
this
know?
one.
You ever do
You're
it?
not gonna have to do this.
What do you mean?
one.
You've
It's
been doing an
terrible.
impression of The Rock?
No, I'm saying like rocking back and forth. You know?
Leo, do you want to challenge yourself, or do you want a better word? I'm gonna not give you this one. The word is get. He's gonna make it into you get pussy.
That's not
Okay, the word is. This is gonna be a challenge too. It's allocation.
I don't even know what that means.
All
So
right. The word is bag.
bag.
Yeah.
You know, there's a culture out there that loves saying that they chase the bag or they're always going after the bag. You know, it's funny because, you know, what is a bag? You know, is it $1,000 or is it $100,000? You know what I mean? Like I'm confused about what the amount is. Is it just going to set you for life? Do you only have to get one bag or do you need a couple bags? Do you need a bag a week? Do you need like a bag a day? Like, what is this? Like, where are you looking to strive? So I want them to be more like, I need like some kind of Urban Dictionary description of what a bag is. You know what I mean? Hey, dude, where are you from? Tall, skinny guy holding the camera.
Louisiana.
He's from Louisiana, he says.
Oh, nice. You're from Louisiana. Well, you definitely don't have a bag. All right, dude. Well, I'm going to get off stage now.
The fucking Insecurity.
I haven't been up on stage in a while, dude. And yeah, dude, fucking holy shit, man. Wow, you're cute. You have nice tits. Oh, fuck. Yo, my name is Dot. I live on a yacht because I'm the man. I experience no pain because I'm just a freak of nature and I can hit a softball 1,000,000 miles and I ain't rhyming no more. And now it's just like fucking pathetic. All right, I'm getting off stage.
It's all right, dude. It was a good
And the
attempt.
bag, that was good. You started off well. I think I definitely have trouble with this. That I think the bag riff was really good. I like that angle you took on it. But you and I feel like I do this in videos all the time. You start going on a riff, and then you feel that insecurity voice in the back of your head is going, "This sucks. You're blowing it. Change topic. Abort. You don't have this." I'll see that in videos sometimes where you and I start a riff, and at the time I'm like, "This isn't that funny. Let's move on." And then watching back the footage, I'm like, "This was fucking priceless. Why didn't we lean into that?
Of course.
Why did we
man.
abandon that?" It's so weird how that voice of insecurity oftentimes is not the voice of reality.
That's the repetition that makes it go away.
Right.
Where you just become so delusional and in your own world where like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's what I think both of us can probably agree that when we're a character in one of these videos, you go on those riffs a lot easier.
Well, because you're hiding behind something.
You're hiding behind something.
But
exactly.
I mean, even the Amway thing, I was like, all right, I'm asking in my head, what is funny about this? And then it's like, I found the line that got the laugh. I was like,
You're
get
fucking
a motivation. A mailman is my
Mailman.
motivational speaker.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like almost, I got to go watch that clip back so I could say that line perfectly.
If you made this room laugh, I'm pretty sure that'll probably kill
It will.
it.
I know that's the premise, and where I'll watch it back, and then I'll play with it this weekend when I go to Reno. But
Yeah, for sure.
That's something that's the biggest reason I want to do stand up is because
that's the most joyful part for me. Is that when you find something. You go,
exactly.
Yeah.
And I love that when you do stand up, you get feedback as to what's actually funny. Because when Leo and I do bits in the street, the good thing about it is it's a good workout because it's 10 a.m. We're in an Arby's. And we're doing a comedy routine. There is no harder room than that. And oftentimes we get big laughs from people in our videos. But most of the time, the people sort of hate you because you're doing something subversive. And the best line on the planet will meet crickets. So I only get this in improv, for instance, where there's actually audience feedback. And that's a very valuable comedic teaching tool. Just like you're trying to build a bit based off our laughter here. That told you what was funny. No internal voice that may or may not be right.
Yeah, I mean, but I think you start off with the I think this is funny. That's why you're saying something, and that's the best part to lead with. Like, and then you go to why do I think this is funny, and then you say it, and then you find ways to say it, and that's where the audience helps you, right? You know, like, oh, I think this is funny. Why is this funny? And then if it's not working, then find a way that the audience can understand it how you are explaining it in your head. As
and that's what the reps eventually gets you.
Yeah.
It's fun.
So let's talk about dick.
All right.
We do a lot of that.
I would suck one, if I had to.
Lenoci, what's the gayest thing you've
What
ever
you mean
done?
about one?
Saying I'll suck a dick.
Come on,
that's
dude.
pretty
You're
gay.
Italian. I know you're guarded on this subject. Tell me something gay.
Probably like sharing a room with another guy and slapping him on the ass when he comes out of the shower or something to
There we
make
go.
him uncomfortable. Like, just because I think it's funny.
Have you ever gotten a girl to blow you and your buddy at the same time?
No. Not like no. Like in high school, like we went one after another.
Nice.
Which now when you think back, you're like, that's gross.
so
She
it was,
blew one after another?
Yeah, like he went, finished, and then I went.
You got
Like, what
sick
up?
Sounds like y'all got some pussy, so there you go.
Mouth.
But like never. The thing is, like if it's like that shit would just make me laugh. I wouldn't be turned on by that. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I would just be giggling, like this is so funny that we're doing this.
Who was the girl? What was the scenario?
That what?
the double blow.
The double blowjob.
Yeah.
It was a girl that I was hooking up with, and she was liked both of us, and we were.
You let your
buddy's
buddy
house.
get sucked first when it
No.
was you she liked?
No, it was like there. It was just like there was three of us, and there's a guy.
Oh,
that
another
went after
man
us.
enters the
Did
picture.
another guy get blown too?
Yeah.
This is
Oh
the gayest
my
thing
God.
I've ever heard.
Is it? But that's
Guaranteed that woman's married and has kids now.
Well, this was 20 years ago, so probably.
well, yeah, but still.
But that's
isn't
not
that
the
wild?
gayest thing.
Tell me how that happened, though. How did you and three friends get blown? Was it a party or was it at school?
No, not at school.
People do crazy stuff.
Yeah, just like when you're in high school and you're hanging out and you drink and shit at a house.
Okay.
And stuff like that.
And you guys took turns going into a bedroom with her.
She's like, yeah, I want to. The fucked up part about it is we knew who her ex-boyfriend was, and then he eventually found out about that story.
Oh my God.
Never talked to us, and I felt bad about that too.
How close were you with him?
Not that close. It would be like, oh hey, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Like not like closer than I know them. It'd be like if I did it to you,
And then you just ran a train on his girl's
which would be
mouth.
that would be at
If you
this
did it
point
to
that would
me,
be
you
fucked
wouldn't
up.
be standing, motherfucker. Well, you're sitting right now.
But I
so.
mean, like you're
Yeah.
just like, but at that time you're like excited to just get anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like in I don't know how many times I think I slept with like 3 girls when I left high school.
I hadn't even had sex in high school.
What? You had a lot in high school?
I got pussy out the
Really?
fucking ears. dude.
Yeah, you fucking.
Nobody gets
dude,
pussy.
Shut the fuck
like
up.
there's only that one guy.
There's the
who's
one
get
guy.
He looked like you in high school.
Early, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it was just like it was hard. So
Yeah.
you were just like, dude, if like a fucking homeless lady was like, you want me to give you a hand job? You'd be
Probably
like,
for sure.
Yeah, I want to see what it feels like.
I would still get a hand job from an old
Wait a minute,
one.
Leo. When did you lose your virginity?
17, right out of high school. Like at
so
the
you
mall.
graduated at 17.
Yeah, at the mall in a mall dressing room
That's
with a
sick.
Dominican girl.
Come on.
Yeah,
He did,
true.
yeah. He's told this
Were
story.
you
on the
were you
air. It's
nervous?
I was very nervous.
And you got it up?
Yeah, dude, in doggy style, and she had huge tits. I motorboated those bad boys, and then
After-
it was
Nice.
very, very fast doggy style. About I would say I don't know if I made it to a minute.
good. Yeah, he had to go quick before the roofie wore off.
Maybe that's why you always
You
do
piece of
the
shit.
doggy style because
Have-
like it cements into your brain from that point
I do like
forward.
95.
That's the
5% of the
trauma.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's the
maybe.
trauma.
Yeah, that's true.
Lenoci, I got a quick story about this because I have something similar that it really encapsulates the young guys who will do anything for pussy and the young betraying of friends. The first chick I ever hooked up with, ever went beyond kissing, was one of my pretty good buddies' current girlfriend.
Ooh, bad guy.
Here's how it went down. So I was 14 or 15, and he was my good friend, but he was also a fucking asshole. Like these guys would do stunts. Like I think maybe a month or two before, they told me that they were going to a party and they wanted to come pick me up and take me to this party too. And so I go, I'm 14 years old. I'm super excited. I'm going to meet chicks. This is going to be great. I go wait down my driveway for them in the freezing cold. It's December. The station wagon they're in pulls up. They all lean out the window and egg me
That's the most.
and then speed off.
That's the most fucked up and funny.
Dude, I
thing
have
of all
shit
time.
like that. That's so funny and fucked up, but like, then that's not your. That doesn't count. Who gives a fuck
Exactly.
that you fucked?
Exactly.
No,
Like,
that's way different.
He was, and I just went back and just like cried super
Yeah.
hard. After
That's
that.
why
I
you
was
do
so
what you do
sad.
today.
And maybe that's emotional trauma. But he would do shit like that. They would do all kinds of
Wow,
stuff. Like
that's
they would
fucked
just.
up.
I remember I went to a rally at the high school once, and maybe this is where my
Yeah.
fucking.
That's fucked, but that's really fucked up. That they did that, but it's funny. But it's also like
It's sort
I
of
never
funny.
did something like that, but I've had shit like that happen to me similar.
The move would have been maybe we would do that for a VO, but then we'd pick that person up, give them a shower, and then take them to go meet with a hooker or a stripper.
Exactly,
That's
yeah.
the difference. That's what makes it funny is when you circle back and bring them to the party. But then also they would do shit like we were at a high school rally, and I remember one of them came up and just like. He basically did a judo toss on me. I was like talking to a girl, I was super nervous, and he just judo tosses
So
me into the
funny,
dirt
dude.
so hard and knocks the wind out of me.
Dude, we need to
So,
get this guy back.
They
though.
were
Is he-
fucking.
is he
You don't
alive?
talk to these guys.
No, I don't talk to him.
Is he
anymore.
alive, this guy?
Well, one of them I kind of
Hopefully.
rekindled with, and he was sort of cool. But they were we were friends. But if there was an opportunity to impress an older girl, and it meant humiliating me mortally, they would take it in a snap. So that was the kind of friend.
Where
this
did that
was.
start? Where did someone say if you humiliate another person, a girl likes that? It's never been a thing.
And it's not a thing. I don't
You know,
think girls
I think
really-
I think it's sort of the same instinct.
It's-
that I think like this podcast. How many rape jokes have we made? When
my God.
it gets quiet and we're insecure about our ability to be funny, we just go for whatever is the most caveman-y laughing device possible.
I
Like
think it's the
just
first
rape, racism, And it may be just fucking shoving a friend over or throwing an egg at his face. Is the equivalent
I'll
to that.
bet you it's the first time a male is learning what alpha energy is, and they don't know how to express it in the proper way.
Creative way.
I just
You know what I mean? It's like a puppy at a park jumps on all other dogs. It's like if it's an alpha dog,
Yeah.
it's gonna try to hump all the other dogs. When people are like, "Your dog's gay," you're like, everybody, no, the dog's trying to alpha everyone.
yeah, exactly.
It's
So
probably
just so
gay,
you
too.
know, if I like probably back in the day, you fucking walk into a room, you fucking hit a guy and you pull him over and you fucking hump him, and you go, "Yo, dude,
caveman
I
times?
dominate you. I'll bet you that I dominate you.
So come clean.
caveman times,
Were there a couple of those,
100%.
Lenoci?
I dominate. I don't think I could probably get away with it besides 2 people in here.
Our boy,
I still got to tell a story about how
Like
I got
Leo
this
would
chick, though.
dominate all of us.
I would get Lenoci down and make sure that I
I feel
put
like
it
he
in
would
there.
dominate 2 of us at once.
I could get Dino and Lenoci at the same time.
So this guy, though, I go to a Christmas party, and
Who's
he's not
this?
there, just his chick is there. The chick that I...
Oh, gotcha.
It's a bunch of burnouts. I remember the Doors are playing. All these guys are drinking Pabst Blue Ribbon, just sitting there with unshampooed hair, smoking Camels. And they all had the carabiner keychain. They all had the thing that looked like a janitor's key ring, but it was just
Damn.
attached to a rock climbing carabiner. Van
The
slip-ons,
hipsters do that, out here.
trucks out front. You know, they weren't even graduated yet, but you could just see carpentry in all their futures. Those kinds of dudes. The girl, we start drinking. She sits on my lap at one point. I reach down the back of her pants and try to finger her asshole when she's on my lap.
At 14, how old are you?
I might have been 15 at this time.
Why were you trying to finger her ass?
I don't know if I've touched a vagina at 14.
Yeah, I don't think I did.
I hadn't either. I think
hadn't
based on this, I think I made contact with an asshole before I made contact with a vagina. We go into the kitchen and we make out. I remember I follow her into the bathroom.
They're at the
she's taking a
same
piss.
house.
The boyfriend isn't there. It's just her. I follow her into the bathroom at one point. And we're making out while she's taking a piss.
Wow.
Leo, I didn't care. I was drunk. I think maybe my resentment for this guy boiled over. And also, to get back to one of our original points, when you're 15 years old and you ain't never got none, and you're that drunk,
Yeah.
it's going to take the National Guard to keep you from that trim. It is. And so she passes out in the back room. She I think we communicated about it beforehand, but she goes in there and passes out. And she pretends to pass out though. And we're making out, the lights off. I'm on the floor. She's in the bed. A couple of times people come in and check on her, and her and I both have to pretend we're passed out. Like I just belly flop on the floor and pretend I'm fucked up. She rolls over in the bed and opens her mouth and starts drooling. But then we get back at it. I licked her pussy, and she kept saying, "Danny, I want to see yours." And she was giving me a dry.
You're like, I don't have a pussy.
She wanted to see my penis, and there wasn't much to show. I wonder if it was the same size. I think I'd hit puberty at this point, so I think it was probably roughly
Danny,
the
you're a
same.
tall guy. I assume you got a good.
No, you assume
You got
we're
a
wrong.
good one on you.
It could be worse. Let me
He
put it that
doesn't
way.
believe in his own penis, but I think it's
I'm gonna
above
have to
average.
take after the show. Let me see what you got. Like,
Absolutely.
You got a picture, I'm sure.
My cock is
Oh, he's got a
my
pic
cock is
now.
basically perfectly textbook average, which is
You're 6.
yeah, about 6. But it's like
wow,
but
what
it's
a fucking.
but it's not girthy.
not
It's like completely average. But you know how it is. Anybody in America
Your
who's-
penis sounds like your voice.
my voice is good.
That's
If you think
penis
about it,
is like,
though,
"It's
girls.
not that bad."
But any guy who's average, if you're an average looking guy, if you're an average height guy, if you make average income, average isn't good enough in most guys' minds. So anybody who's not in the 90th percentile
No,
at
but
anything
average
is insecure.
great for women.
Danny.
Actually, sometimes it fits perfectly.
I think
Sometimes.
a lot of women enjoy that. But what? Who really?
Leo,
is
what do
ever-
you got?
I got like a nice, solid, thick, like 6.5er.
Set, you're packing.
It's not packing, but it's like proportional. I think it's nobody's
yeah,
ever.
I think if you were over
no
7,
complaints.
you would be a piece of shit asshole. That's
I think,
why.
I
think
agree.
he would
Yes,
just
I'm
be
a
like
piece of
right
shit
very
asshole.
arrogant.
He
like,
wouldn't even be talking to us.
I
if
have
he had
the
a
right
7-inch cock.
cock.
There's a reason
right
certain.
there.
Yeah.
It's not circumcised and it's full of cheese around the head.
Piece of shit.
It's got that
Feta?
It's just got that feta. It's got that
cheese.
feta.
No
Feta
feta,
cheese.
man.
I'm going
you know,
in,
I
dude.
shower.
These guys both. It's one of the bigger crimes against humanity. They both have
guys-
huge cocks. It's
Come on.
Danny,
they
you
do.
gotta
So
remember
fucked up.
though, the
So
girl,
fucked
No,
up.
it's fucked.
the
gotta
girl
see.
has a 0-inch cock, so your cock is infinitely bigger than hers.
It's true.
So alcohol makes you make the shittiest points of all time. That's good to know.
You know,
Well, I mean,
man,
if a girl gives you a hard time for having a small cock,
I like the
you're like,
positivity.
my
I
cock's
like it
bigger
too.
than
You
yours.
know, Austin, I'm
positivity. I
sorry.
like the positivity. You
Austin,
asshole.
I'm
bro.
sorry, Austin. That was a nice point you made. Yeah, it's just sometimes a guy comes along like Rat Dick Ralph. Rat Dick Ralph showed me a picture of his erect cock last week, and his name's Rat Dick Ralph. You can probably put it together. That made me feel good about myself.
Come on, I mean, you guys got to. It's on his phone, so he didn't send it to you.
No, we have.
I got a picture of his
We
cock,
have it.
yeah.
He has a picture if you want to see that.
Yeah, I mean, I just curious, like how someone would live. I got to see.
It's bad. Well, you know, he's
Like
a,
where
he's
you're
a
like,
writer.
Show him the rat
how
dick's
do-
penis.
We can't on YouTube.
It's right under.
Yeah, show it to him. Show it
On
to
the
him.
Like, how do you like?
It's under your chair.
What do you
It's
do
right
with
there.
like? How do you go forward? Like,
Just
do you
come
have to
over
just
here.
have other passions?
Exactly. I mean, look at this guy's cock, and you tell me what do you think? What do you think his life is like? I think he has a great life, Rat Dick. He's got a girlfriend, and she's.
Let me show it to you in a second. I got to dig for it. I deleted it.
I like it, dude. Rat Dick sent it straight to my DMs.
Hey,
bro.
let me
I
just,
got
I'll
it.
finish this story. Dude, after I sobered up from that night, I had just crushing guilt after I fingered this chick.
So that's all it was you fingered her. And
I fingered her.
and licked her. And
I
then
licked
did
her
you
pussy.
show her your thing? No.
She jerked me off a little bit.
And
Not
you
off,
felt
off.
guilty. And this is after the guy humiliated you with eggs.
Yeah, it is.
Nah. Now today you're like, fuck yeah. Like if you could go back and tell younger self, would you be like, you're gonna love that you did this, or you
know,
still feel guilty?
it's crazy. I felt guilty about it up until now.
got it right
I
here.
got it right here for you.
I'm with
Lenoci.
Lenoci.
I felt guilty about it up
that
until
guy's
now.
a bigger piece of shit.
But dude, really? And it doesn't get any bigger when it's hard.
See, I can't judge that because it's like, dude, mine will be like that sometimes.
Mine too.
Say it
Yeah.
into the mic.
So it's
say it
like-
into the mic.
Yeah.
Mine will be like that. Like when you're chilling.
Yeah,
like
I
if
get
you
it.
pull
I'm
my
with you.
pants down right now, I'd be turning red.
I'm with you,
But
dude.
like, so
Yeah.
I don't know what that grows into.
Not much, but I'm with you.
You know what I mean? I thought you were gonna show me a hard one.
We saw a hard one last
That
week.
gross.
He
Groza.
showed us when it's fucked. I mean, look.
But I mean, good for him. He's got the confidence of being like, I don't care.
Rat Dick's on a lot of drugs, but he's the man, dude. But
Dates a lot of
why do you
Asian
put?
girls.
You're putting Rat Dick down to make yourself feel better about your cock.
That is a weak move.
You still feel guilty about this kid?
You know what? I don't know if I've told this story publicly, and I just want to say, since I put it together in my head that that was fucked up when they egged me.
Yeah.
And remembering that, I feel not very bad about it
Can we
anymore.
do something
Yeah.
on your future episode? Can you find him on Facebook or Instagram?
Oh, yeah.
And DM him and tell him the story. Like, hey, just so you know, in high school, I hooked up with your ex-girlfriend. I fingered her. She jerked me off. And I want you to know because I've been feeling guilty about it. You don't, but you're just going to send him that message and let's just see the response he gets.
would love
and
it.
also be like, P.S. Fuck you for egging me that night.
I know.
He's right, dude. You
I
fucked
say
his
it's
bitch,
funny,
bro.
and then you pull it up, and we all get to see the reaction of his
be the
DMs.
best.
Blur out his name and stuff, obviously, so people don't fucking bother him.
Yeah.
But it's like one of those situations where like you're just kind of cleaning up your past that traumatized
Dude,
you,
you know-
and it's like just maybe he'll be like LOL, but it'd be great if he's like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
No,
and it fucked
hopefully.
him up, and he like quit his job.
Yes,
Remember when you egged me? I fucked your bitch.
dude?
I fucked her hand. Is really what it is.
I did.
But yeah.
I fucked her
counts.
fist.
Counts.
Him and I actually hung out when I lived in San Francisco. We actually linked up and went skateboarding. We had a great time.
Fuck him.
We smoked. We drank wine. And we
Oh,
went
so then now I
longboarding.
feel like you don't want it. Okay.
Now I don't want to.
Now it's cool. Now
maybe it's
Froze
shit.
Hopefully he doesn't watch the show because then he knows it's him.
Yeah, he does. He
bro.
definitely does. Some of my friends, like Tim, shout out Tim if you're listening. I got some friends listen to the show a lot. Also, a guy, an investment banker in New York who cheated on his fiance to double team an ugly chick with me. Like a guy in his office listens to this podcast religiously. And whenever I tell that story, that investment banker hits me up and is like, "Hey, dude, careful what you're talking
You
about."
did it again. You did it again, dude.
Dude, me and this
Like there's so many investment bankers.
dude, he's like Quagmire from the Family Guy. That's how, but he's Italian too. So he's like a
He has
greasy.
a passed out cheerleader.
Dude, he
in his
gets
closet.
nervous every time he hears it. He's like, oh, they're gonna find out.
Dude, he's insane. Like they're. Dude,
Yeah.
I got so many stories of this guy, just like orgies and him just cheating on his fucking wife aggressively.
Yeah, but dude, one of my favorite fucking things we did with one of his friends, it was actually just an acquaintance from your class. Remember when you called the guy from your class?
The stat guy.
Yeah, you told him you were rich.
Yeah.
That was great, dude. He calls this guy, just asks, just like, out of the blue, just ask him how much he's making, and then just mentions that he's rich. Just out of the blue.
I just
Incredible.
went. It was actually, yeah. I called this guy up. He was in my stats class, and I was like, "Hey, is this Ian from Stats 102 at Sierra College?" And he's like, "Yeah, it is." And I was like, "Yeah, this is Danny Mullen. Remember me?" He's like, "Yeah, oh yeah, I think I remember you." And I was like, "Yeah, what have you been up to?" He's like, "Oh, I'm an EMT now. You know, it's pretty good." And I was like, "Yeah." Well, I'm fucking rich.
Why did you tell? Why?
Just out of nowhere, and the guy's like, "Oh man, that's good for you, man. I'm happy for you."
We can probably pull it up on Instagram. Austin, are we signed into Instagram?
Then he just tells him he gets a lot of
yeah.
pussy. He tells him he gets a lot of pussy, and then the guy says his girl's hot, and Danny's like, "I don't believe you, man. I don't believe
Let's
you."
see. I mean, we can just go to the tape here and see if anything.
Is it on your Instagram?
It's on
his,
my. It's
yeah.
on my Instagram. It's gonna be. We got to scroll down.
He doesn't
too.
post that much, so it should come up pretty soon.
Yeah, we'll scroll.
It's a pretty good prank.
I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, basically, I did some shit with that guy's chick, and I regret it. I still even
Come on.
egging
Dude,
considered.
that's traumatizing. To make you think they're your friends.
That is
Dude,
pretty fucked
I
up.
have shit like that, dude. I remember that this kid around the block from me, we were drinking, and this is in high school.
right
and
there. I'm sorry. We're gonna hit a
Hit
Lenoci.
this real quick.
Sorry, 1 second.
How did you have his number still?
It was just in my phone. And I got phone numbers from 2010 in my phone still.
I
just
do
don't
too,
delete.
man.
But this guy probably has no idea who you even
No,
are.
he had no idea. No idea. You know, I mean, you're gonna see. This is a
You
guy.
don't
This is a
know.
guy from my statistics class. yes. What's up, dude?
Hello?
What's up?
Who's this?
This is Danny Mullen, dude.
I'm not too sure if I know Danny Mullen.
Dude, you and I used to be in stats together at Sierra College.
Okay, what's up? I vaguely remember.
He was the perfect guy. You been on YouTube lately?
I have not.
Well, I'm fucking big time.
Nice.
You're so
Congrats.
stupid.
What are you doing for work these days? IT?
IT.
Yeah.
What are you making?
No, I'm part of a team, the deployment team.
Yeah.
So we set up a hospital.
What do you make? I'm talking coin. I'm talking paper. What's the salary?
It's good enough to be comfortable.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I'm fucking rich. Couldn't even hold it together, dude. I'm fucking rich.
Congrats, man.
He's so nice. Well, that's basically it. I'm fucking big time, and I'm fucking rich. And then I mentioned my girlfriend's got a tight ass.
You did not, man. Congrats.
You got a chick up there in Sac or what?
I do. I'm engaged.
How's her ass look?
Pretty good.
In a bathing suit?
In a bathing suit.
I don't believe you.
But, I'm actually running errands, man. I gotta go.
All right. Well, just remember,
Such
buddy.
a dick.
I'm fucking rich.
That's incredible, dude. That's incredible.
Later, man. Talk to you soon.
God, that's fucking hilarious.
Should I call him back right now?
100%. Yeah. 100%.
Or someone, dude, that's fucking.
I'm calling him back right now.
That's so funny.
Just gotta catch him up. Tell him how your
That
life's
was a
going.
year ago, almost.
Yeah, exactly. It's perfect.
He's not gonna pick up. There's no way.
I hope he does.
I say, I'm betting because I.
The gods will grant us this gift.
Please leave your message.
Damn
for
it, dude. He
5,
sent you to
3,
voicemail.
Hang up.
9, 0.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I wanted to leave a message. We could have bleeped it out.
Oh,
my
my bad. I didn't think about that.
No, a message won't be that funny.
Damn, real Sky Bree though loves your toes.
Oh yeah,
I'm a fucking pimp, dude. I mean, what can you say?
she's a fan. She likes Danny Mullen for sure.
Listen, Lenoci, a little something happens when you're fucking big.
I almost
time.
want to like find like some context from like this story. This kid who lived behind me. We're friends now, but he was a little bit older. We were drinking and like he punched me in the eye and gave me a black eye. And I called like these older kids in my high school who were like kind of bullies, but they kind of like were nice to me, but they fucked with me to go fuck with him. And they drove over like 4 of them and went to his house and broke his windows.
Holy
Wow.
Scared the shit out of him.
Okay.
couple days later, his mom comes to my mom's house. I have to pay for them.
No.
But like those guys acted like my friends, but then like they would do shit. Like one day I woke up when I was driving, like getting ready for school, like on a Tuesday morning. I wake up and there's just human shit all over my windshield, and they did that. Like so, you were just like, wait, what? Like why? I thought we were cool. That shit fucked me up.
It'll
That's
fuck
what
with your
happened
head,
to you.
dude.
The only bullying I went through because I was a large kid was in middle school when just people used to say that my head was really big. I had kind of like an awkward big head because I wasn't.
You grew into it.
I grew into it, yeah. So I was just some people would call me big-headed Leandro.
Leo, you should make a call through, or you should make a scroll through your phone book right now.
Call some
Find
rando.
some guy who you played baseball with at LA Valley.
Yeah.
Find some guy who was in your AP Spanish class. Give him a call. Let him know how life's going. Think of this as his late Christmas card.
All right.
His late Christmas card, a decade too late. Lenoci, as we wind down, let's talk comedy.
And
Let's
I-
tell me what you think of these clips.
Yeah,
Sure,
I
yeah.
emailed them to Austin. You should have got them, Austin.
Oh, yeah, let's do that. That's perfect.
They're not captioned yet, but whatever, you could hear them.
Yeah, let's watch it. That sounds perfect. While Leandro's finding a good mark.
Dallas Mavericks, you are not welcome to the stadium.
That's Austin's email. I don't know why they're.
That's a fucking funny bit to do to that guy.
Just call a guy, dude. Should I just call a guy and just start talking about my baseball career or what? Like,
Yeah, I think that works.
Yeah, because you can't really say I'm big and rich.
You should see your.
no.
You should say you're fucking. You should say you're hammered right now.
Is to get a divorce? I've done the math.
Sorry.
All right, so this is
This is one of my favorite heckle moments of that's in the special. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
So this one, you should be able to hear her pretty well.
Is this all crowd work?
I sprinkle some bits in it, but none of my like golden bits that I have right now. But there's some old bits that I've recycled in here, but some bits that I just wanted to get rid of.
And
that
so
are
this
in
is
the special.
people. This is you riffing during regular material, and it's all cut together into a special.
Yeah, different cities. Yeah, and it's about like 38 minutes.
Dope.
Yeah. So this is me in between a bit, and then it gets interrupted.
You know how expensive it is to get a divorce? I've done the math. So hold on. Let's slow down. I got this. I said, do you know how hard it is to get a divorce? And you interrupted and said, try to get your tubes tied. Has nothing to do with that. And you thought this was an abortion meeting, probably. What did you mean by that? Yeah, that's what I said. And then what did you say?
I love your ponytail.
What does that have to do with getting a divorce? You need to get your vocals tied, is what needs to happen.
I like that,
Somebody did their job, bitch.
Nice.
That was good.
dude. I like it.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's
That's just
that
like-
moment of when you get heckled. There's got to be some rising adrenaline, knowing like I better have a good retort here, otherwise
I
I'm
think-
going to lose momentum big time.
I've done it so many where I'm just like, I got this. Something
relaxed,
great's gonna
yeah.
come.
Are you
Nice.
from this.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
No, yeah.
That was
When
good.
you see a real pro get heckled, they almost like it.
It's
seems
almost
like
like
they
that's
like
why I
it.
slow it. There's tricks too where I slow it. I go, what did you say?
Right.
Okay, yeah, and that's what I said, and then that was a gift.
You have
it
time
just
to
popped
think.
right in my head and goes,
Sure.
vocals tied. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, bam, and then even if it didn't work, then I would have been like, I don't know. I just would have went with it. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I'm just not worried.
And even if it doesn't work out, you just don't use that clip, and it's fine.
But most of the time, it just does. The first that it just you start to like your brain just works. It's a muscle. It's a thing. It's like podcasting. Your first episode isn't as good as how things go.
Well, my first episode on here was recounting a rape.
Oh,
Well, of him,
classic.
he was raped for real.
Yeah, that sounded
He
bad.
is
Based on how
technically-
this podcast was going, I get why your reaction was
No,
that.
he is a victim of rape.
A fat girl raped
He
me.
did.
I recounted it.
I think
we've
we've
talked
told.
about it before.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
All right, let's watch clip number 2 from Lenoci.
Are you a man-she? Okay, well. You're so aggressive that you can't be hot.
What did you say?
There's no way in hell there's a fucking 10 going, I'm single, I'll give you my number, let's do this. Because you would be in Toronto with Drake, so...
That was
Dude,
good.
I like you just saying you can't be hot and then just laughing maniacally.
Because it's like so, it's true.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, like
True,
that
yeah.
Sky Bree, whatever comment.
Yeah.
She ain't going to a comedy show and going, hey,
Yeah.
take my number.
Maybe, dude. She probably wouldn't. You're right.
Sounds
but-
like you got some stories, buddy.
She's in the comment section of a guy who's fucking rich.
But basically, like, I think there's one more. Basically, this is like what the theme of the thing is. It's just me going in on people.
Yeah. I
like
like it.
hard.
I like
Let me
it.
see which one this is.
Yeah, I want a nice place. That's what women want. That's what turns them on. Women in their 30s, older women, they know that shit. They know how to, yeah, you fucking cows. Listen, so, can't put that on Instagram. Fucking, I'll get shadow banned for that, because that's hate speech, because we live in a fucking gay-ass world.
Austin appreciates that.
That was
Yeah,
good.
That was for Austin.
Yeah,
That one was for Austin.
Austin.
It's so refreshing to when you hear a comedian just using politically incorrect language. It's
I
like
appreciate
gay-ass
the,
world.
the
It just-
homophobia.
well, just no, not the homophobia. Just when somebody, because it's so, especially when you're at Trader Joe's or you're out at dinner, everybody censors themselves so harshly that it's just so refreshing to hear in a room full of people the word gay and retard and whatever else.
I was
Yeah,
having a
it-
conversation with my dad about how if I worked in corporate America, how I would be like living in fear every day. Of
We
just
all would.
somebody hearing anything
All
that
of
I
us,
actually
yeah.
believe.
You would get fired, Austin,
Yeah.
and you wouldn't get hired.
But I mean, there's
you
a
wouldn't
way.
make it through the
But
interview.
like what we talked about last time, there's a way about doing it. Like you got to finesse it. Like
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Like to make it funny,
Yeah.
to where they all laugh. They don't use the word, but in the moment they're like, "Yeah, that's funny," because of the situation we're in. So, but I go into that. People after shows all the time. It was like it was really refreshing. Hugh here saying some of that stuff because it's like I'll do like race stuff too, but it's just like a hacky joke in between my bits. It's not my act, but it's like all this stuff is the in between stuff, which makes it fun too.
Yeah, and it's not
it's
like
the most
anyone
fun.
came up to you after your show and was like, "I can't believe you said that."
No,
blah, blah,
no,
blah."
because it's in the
everybody
content.
didn't care.
Yeah, they all.
So let me ask you a question about hecklers, because clearly you have experience. When you hit a heckler with a line like, you should get your vocal cords tied, or there's no way you're hot, if somebody's interrupting and you hit them with a zinger that brings down the house and everybody's like, oh, does that shut them up?
Yeah.
That shuts them up.
Every single time.
Really?
I mean, unless it's like, maybe in eventually at that point, if they went in again,
Security.
like maybe security's eventually going to be like, you're ruining it. Or even the people around will be like, shut the fuck up. Eventually, like you're going to get the mob turned on you. And
Sure.
you're gonna, like the funny thing about that vocal girl is like once I got that thing was in the beginning of the set. And I have like 5 more minutes in that show where I just keep calling it back.
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
it's gold. And
it's gold,
it's
right.
like I got the joke and I go, yeah. I was like, yeah, and I just keep referencing it back, and then it's just like that's what's great too. So, and I didn't hear a peep, so maybe she left. I don't know what, but like that for sure shut her up on that one.
Sure.
I was at the Laugh Factory one time, and this girl was heckling Dane Cook, and he had a zinger. Don't remember what it was. And then she continued, and this large black man from the back was like, "Shut the fuck up, bitch!"
Yeah, I can see how the audience would
Straight
turn.
up,
If you
yeah.
got owned once, it's like I don't know. It's like getting knocked out in a fight and then just stumbling
Talking
up and
shit,
trying to
yeah.
follow the guy out into the parking lot after you got KO'd. People are gonna be like, dude, sit your ass down.
And then she walked
Yeah,
out,
it's
and
exactly
everybody.
what it
is.
She
Yeah.
walked out. Everybody clapped, rousing ovation. Probably one of the highlights of the show
Yeah.
was that heckler walking out.
yeah.
The thing is, sometimes like that lady might leave and be like, I fucking made that show funny.
Yeah, she probably for sure thinks that.
Yeah.
Whatever. That's fucking good for her. Well, I guess it's about wrap time. Do we get an ad tonight,
I think we might. Yeah, we do. We have an ship station.
All right. Well, I think we wrap up the standard show here. Lenoci, where can they find you? Where can they find your crowd work?
I'm gonna
special?
drop that. I was thinking of I'll just drop it Monday.
Drop
When's
it
this come
Monday.
out?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
So I'm gonna drop it next Monday. So
Sure.
it gives your viewers.
Dude, you should drop it tomorrow.
Drop it tomorrow on the fucking, and then they'll have.
feel like I
we
would-
could link it.
More time to should I?
It's up to you. I mean, if it's going to be dog shit, if you post it tomorrow so you haven't had time to edit, that's one thing. I mean, you would definitely
Is it
get
done?
more.
Is it done?
It is done, but I'm doing one more. Like I'm switching something out real quick, which could be done by tomorrow. But I always figured that I would post more clip. I don't know what's the best angle, like, because it is just YouTube. Like, isn't Monday a great day to post it?
Yeah, I mean, people tend to be online but it's the whole early part of the week. So Tuesday's fine too. And the thing is, what happens with promotion is if we promote it on this and people go down into the description and there's nothing to click on, a lot of people are going to forget about it.
If you text it to me after the fact, once it's finished, I can add it to the description for anybody in the future.
You would be wise to put it out tomorrow, but it's not a game changer, dude. If it's not going to be good if you release it tomorrow, I'd hold off.
It's mostly done. I'm just switching an order of something.
I would do that by tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let's do it, dude. Yeah. Drop it tomorrow. If you
it'll help.
And then I'll ask you stuff afterwards, I guess.
Yeah.
You're going to have to suck my dick for whatever it is.
Whatever, dude. I'll do it good.
Yeah.
And then as far as the squabble between you and Austin Schlosser over here,
there was never a squabble.
Is it behind you, both of you?
I was teaching
Y'all
him.
wanted me to dig into him a little bit.
Yeah, we were trying to get him to go after you. We got him
he
drunk.
was being so cool and nice. I just couldn't have it in me, bro.
Yeah, no, it would have been artificial. We were hoping he was going to jump onto you again when he was hammered. And then we could retitle it like Austin.
Listen, hey, I learned my lesson, dude.
Yeah.
He's got loyal fans, and I was like, my bad. Okay, my bad. I'll back off.
And if you ever have a chance to see Lenoci live when you're in LA, he's on a lot of shows that I'm on too. Come out and see us, man. It's a good time, and crazy shit happens.
I'm
honestly.
in Reno this weekend, so
And
if you want,
in Reno,
if you hit me up, I'll give you tickets for free.
You hit the bunny ranch?
just DM Lenoci. He'll give you
Is
some
that in
tickets.
Reno?
That's the whorehouse out there, yeah. It's in
And
Carson
those-
That guy
City,
died.
technically.
Reno, and
I
then
love Reno.
Hollywood Improv, February 10th, whatever. If you heard me from this show, if you hit me up, I'll give you free tickets.
There we go.
Bam.
And those who are confused, the name of the Patreon show is Leo and Friends. If you can't find Leo and Friends on YouTube, that's because it is the Patreon show that's linked in the description.
It is.
So subscribe to Leo and Friends.
Leo
on
and
Patreon.
Friends, Leo and Danny Show, Patreon down below. Check it out. We have Nico is the host now. So
We're full time?
Nico.
yeah, well, for the next at least like 5-6 times at
Yeah.
least. Oh.
Yeah.
I signed him.
Nice.
Anyway, it was a great pod. And thank you, Lenoci, for coming out.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, and Austin and Dino, you guys are great. Also, I'm gonna say a compliment. I always talk shit. So
West Side.
thank you guys.
West Side.
West Side.
Yeah.
Peace.